to Wasted with Wise, episode 120. Mischief, if you guys did not know what the fuck that lady was saying in the introduction, yeah, mischief in my language means, Shararat in my language means mischief. So, yeah, I thought you guys would like the song. It's really popular overseas. It's like, it has over like, okay, so you got to take it, this view as a relative thing. So, this song has had over 250 million plays. Now, let me put it in perspective here now, okay?
Population of India is like 6 billion people.
Exactly.
When you start doing the numbers, it's like comparing Xbox sales to PlayStation.
Oh, shit, that's a low blow. Oh, that was
you know what I mean by percentage. By totals versus percentage.
Yeah. So there was 0.5 plays per Indian citizen is what happened.
Yeah, but it's pretty fucking popular. It's a really good song, actually. Okay, and you guys are like, well, you know what they're saying. Half the time I don't. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, there's like 70 different fucking dialects in India, okay? So, like, my native dialect, the one that my cast speaks, is a little bit different than Hindi. So I'm very, very fluent in my native language, but the overall general Hindi, which is basically the understanding language in India, there are still words I still don't know. Like for example, it's like the same thing as colloquial English and like academic English, right? Like somebody who might know how to speak English, but that doesn't mean they can go to college and do well. So yeah,
I bet you know all the words your parents have called you.
Oh yeah, there's still some words I do not know.
That's the first thing you learn. The first thing you learn are always the bad words.
Oh, yep. Oh, my granddad and my dad both said that. They said, if you ever want to learn a language effectively and fast, learn the curse words and everything else will fall in place. I said, well, okay, that makes sense. Yep. So hey, you can't argue with that shit, right? You're like, hey, that's pretty logical, right? Like, so there you go. But yeah, my name as always is the Wise-O Gamer, the man who brings the fun and dysfunctional. I am the host of this motley cast of characters every Friday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so we are getting started now. Full disclosure, I'm pretty much going to punt this to all of my panelists because it's been a week. So trust me, it's been a week. So yeah, let me go ahead and without further ado, go ahead and get
why is that chlamydia?
Huh? Yeah, I'm tired, man. Like I've been running a low grade temper. Like I've not been having a fever. Like it's never broke beyond 101, but it's been all week above 99.5. And they can't explain it. And yeah, and then last night I was in a wreck. Not in a wreck, but my car blew a flat. And it was
that
raining.
Mountain Dew?
Huh? What?
Was Bob drinking Mountain Dew?
Yes.
That's what's up.
No shit. No, Bob. That's probably not fucking Mountain Dew. That's probably fucking a radiator fluid or some shit. Like that.
We didn't
Bob
tell
doesn't
you
drink anymore, so
it's Mountain Dew moonshine.
Yeah. There are you don't hear about those alcoholics that can't afford regular alcohol anymore, so they go to the drugstore and buy rubbing alcohol and start drinking that and end up in the ER.
Yeah, because that's
that's
denatured.
Yeah, but
or they fucking drink full bottles of NyQuil, all kinds of shit.
I was going to say
like,
that's the other thing. It's the NyQuil. Also, the vanilla extract is also high in alcohol content.
Exactly. But and also nutmeg. If you really want to go, if you really want like to experience like a high, if you ever will, like yeah, take nutmeg, grind it yourself in a spice grinder or whatever. And if you take a lot of it, apparently it sets you off or something like that. I guess
I prefer to not be a degenerate. Thank you very much.
Public service announcement brought to you by Wasted with Wise. The more you know. We're doing our public service duty here, right? So there you go. But anyhow, so let me go ahead without further ado, get our introductions out of the way. And of course, as people come in, we will go with their introductions as well. But let's go to the man to my immediate right or to your immediate left. I don't know. Nova, the man with the tits.
Yeah.
And he's not talking about the picture behind you.
We're not talking about the picture behind you. How was your week, man? We missed you last week. How's everything been going in your neck of the woods, and how's life?
He did it again. Don't throw in this wee shit. Okay.
He's like, he showed it this week, but we're like, fuck.
RPG 88 is a Darwin at its
the-
best. Okay, go ahead. All right, Nova, tell us how your week's been going, what you've been doing, what you've been playing with, homie.
It's been going good. I haven't really been doing much. What I've been playing, I fucking played that Code Violet game. Holy fuck, do not recommend. And then
And
PS
your
Plus
ass next week, I'm gonna ask you the
it's a
same
terrible
fucking
game.
question. You're gonna say, I'm playing Code Violet.
It's a terrible
so I'll
fucking
pop that
game.
bitch. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, I bought it too, but no, I beat it already, and it's a terrible game. And then PS Plus gave us Epic Mickey, the remaster.
Uh-huh.
So I've been popping in and out of Epic Mickey.
I've not played this iteration of it. The last I remember playing that game was eons ago on the Wii. And
I never played it originally when it first came out, so this is my first time playing. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's better than fucking Code Violet.
Well, I'll tell you this much, but it's not
I've
a
heard
one
people are pissed off that they can't get their money back on Code Violet.
Yeah.
Really? That's a thing. I did not
Yeah.
even know that. I did not know there was like a.
It's a thing. Yeah. Because
Really? People are up in arms about that shit, huh?
Yeah, because you ain't getting a refund. No, you.
Especially if you bought it on PSN, your ass ain't getting shit.
Yeah, which is why people are theorizing is that real reason why they didn't release it on Steam. Because
Yeah.
according to them, they're like, oh, we don't want to release it on Steam because PC modders are going to mod shit and over sexualize our
they would have to
character. And
give
it's like,
refunds.
right? Exactly. Because it's like, bitch, you're worried about PC modders sexualizing the character. Look at the fucking outfits you made for her. And then they have you going prone, crawling through shit with her fucking cheeks full up in the screen. It's like, okay. Yeah, okay, guys. I think it's 100% what Paul was saying, that they knew if they put it on Steam that they would have to give refunds. And that's why they put it on PSN, because I know the refund policy there is essentially non-existent.
I mean, you would think that if they would have put it on Steam and they would have allowed the modders would have like done exactly what modders do, and then people would have had access for the refund. Because I mean,
No, but the modders wouldn't have been able to do it fast enough.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's
I don't
like,
understand. People I saw, like, I played it for an hour and they wouldn't give me my money back.
Yeah, PC modders would have also made the developers look inept because they would have fixed all the issues with the freaking game in a weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. If you there's those developers that'll put that deliberately on Steam so that the guys can fix it, and they'll go back and say, okay, let's see what the fuck they did so we can do it ourselves. So I've seen that situation.
It's like Apple when people would jailbreak the iPhones, and then Apple would be like, oh no, we're gonna get rid of that jailbreak with the next update. But then like several updates later, it's like, oh, remember that thing you liked from the jailbreak? Now it's a feature.
Exactly. Yeah. But basically,
well, you understand in the old days of pirating software, that was the trick. Somebody would break the copy protection, and the company would hire them.
Okay. What was your pirating software of choice? Kazaa or LimeWire?
No. I go way back before that.
Oh,
I
you go way back before that. Shit,
I was actually one of the ones that was doing shit to the code.
I used to get shit from ICQ, if you remember that shit. Like people,
shit.
People would send me.
I did Napster, LimeWire, Kazaa, and Morpheus.
But I did use
Morpheus
both Kazaa and LimeWire at one point or another. Yes. But as for actually breaking the Commodore cartridges and stuff, yeah, I was one of those.
Oh, okay. You were okay. So like we have to like people who like that were.
Well, here's what I always tell people. I'm one of the people that the reason you have the laws you have,
DRM is because of me. God damn it, because of me.
You are welcome. Yes.
80% of PayPal and eBay's new security rules are because of me.
But okay, here's the only pushback I have in that entire discussion regarding what was the game you said? It was Project
Code Violet.
Code Violet, right? They made those characters deliberately to look a certain way. So what if somebody just takes the mantle and takes it to its eventual conclusion? Like, what difference does it fucking make?
It's because that's never what it was about. That was their reasoning, which doesn't make any fucking sense. If the character wasn't sexualized to begin with, then I could be like, okay, maybe. But when they sexualize the character and put her in certain camera angles that are 100% sexualizing the character, it's like that argument falls apart immediately. So it must be something else.
No, but there's these
I'm assuming it's the refund policy.
But they've been doing this shit since like back in Tomb Raider's day. Like, I mean, you saw fucking Tomb Raider, and then she looked the way she did in the positions that they had her in. Motherfucker, you knew what you were doing.
But now it's a bigger deal because you have the other, you have people like Grums that are saying, they need to make the women more voluptuous, and pretty. By pretty, he means big titties and shaky asses.
I have no problems with that. Right? Righteously, trust me. I have no problems with that.
But no, the problem is if they don't do that, he says they're woke and they should be canceled. Blah blah blah.
Wasn't that also what Smash? Wasn't that what Smash JT's doing as well online? Like he like came out.
Yeah,
and
he's another one of those. Yeah,
he's one of those. Yeah. I'm not saying the game has to be like that, but like if you are doing like 80% of the job, then and the modders are doing the rest 20%. What the fuck? It's like it's like the Bayonetta team saying, "Oh my god, the modders got rid of her costume." Well, motherfucker, she gets rid of her own goddamn costume. No, what are you talking about?
They were pissed about them adding like 2.5 inches to Tifa's top in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Look at Tifa. What the fuck do you? I'm like, come on. Look at
listen, that 2.5 inches didn't make any difference.
Part of it is you're saying, why don't they just do the whole thing? Because they don't want to off-put part of their audience.
They don't, but if they put it on PC and they're objective, what's the point?
If the modders do it, that's not their problem.
Yeah.
But the odd thing about that though is by doing what they are doing, which is to desexualize the characters and make them less beautiful, less feminine, flat chests, all these other things, they're pissing off the larger portion of the audience than if they actually made them nicer looking.
I wouldn't say.
Oh, I 100%.
No,
the
audience
sales, man.
The audience has changed a lot in the last 40 years.
Not nearly enough for them to say we need to go this route because this will give us more game sales. I think it's costing more sales than anything.
I don't see how. And you're saying making them flatter and uglier. I think it makes them look more normal for the most part, because
normal women are also
unless you're in Hollywood, you don't see all that shit all the time.
Dude, there are millions of regular girls who aren't flat chested, flat ass.
No, but you know what I mean. Well, because what they expect is they expect everybody to look like the girls from they
don't have to look like porn.
The problem is a lot of these complainers aren't buying the games anyway.
Yeah,
so don't cater to them.
But look, it's like, okay, let's take for example Stellar Blade. The main character, the character that you play as, looks a certain way for a certain reason. They could have made that main character anything, and they chose to make her the way they did. Now, obviously, they are pandering to a more basal instinct for some of their male players. That's fine. Okay, sex has been selling since Adam and Eve. Okay, I'm sorry to say, Adam didn't sell it for an apple. Okay, full disclosure. All right, but so what I'm saying is that she looks this way, and you put this shit on Steam. Somebody takes that game, mods it so that there's a nude code, and then you get upset. Well, that was not what our intention was. Bitch, you were lying. That's not your intention.
We can all make any arguments we want, but the fact of the matter is, women like looking at attractive men, and men like looking at attractive women. This has been something
since the beginning of time, and this is something biology.
That will never change. It doesn't matter how the demographics change.
But again, I'm sorry, I don't care what they look like on my game. I'm not. Oh, baby, I want to do that. No,
dude, you don't. But how many?
How
many are like you?
Or a cartoon? It's a fucking animation.
Listen, I'll be honest. It doesn't really bother me all that much either. But at the same time, I roll my eyes because I understand why they did what they did. So I'm like, whatever. But at the end of the day, as long as the game is good and the characters are good, what they look like is less important to me. But I still I understand that they're doing it because they want to.
For your own fucking self.
If anything, I'm the opposite. When I look at something like how they make Laura Croft in her Daisy Dukes and her shit, and she's jumping around and climbing mountains and but bullshit. Okay, if anything, that takes me out of the game more than anything.
I mean, I go on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'm going to be looking at somebody's ass for the next 40 plus hours.
No,
I want it to be a nice fucking ass.
No, you're not. Because after a while you stop seeing that. After a while you stop seeing that.
But when I go back and focus on it, I want it to be nice.
Okay, so again, I'm going to ask you, what were you looking at when you played God of War?
His ass. He had a muscular ass, but he was toned. He was okay. He was not
a fag.
Oh, well, yeah, we're all fucking fags. I am a fag because when I watch my porn, I want to ramrod fucking that woman. I do not want a limp dick. Okay, I'm sorry. So fuck.
Wow.
I honestly don't look at the character model almost at all when I'm playing games because I'm focusing on everything else.
The game, you're not looking at that.
I mean, I know that you're not, but still, but this is also equally as farce because like they'll make a female lead character and then go out of their way to masculinize that person. And I'm like, what the fuck are you
Well,
doing?
how do you know? How do you know they're going out of their way? What if it's like that's
because
what
they did it.
Well, no, hang on, because that's the rap the new James Bond is getting, that they masculine, Miss Moneypenny. Actually, they made her look like the model that they used the person who modeled her. I mean,
Okay.
that's just what she looked
Do
like.
you remember Abby
so they chose a manly character model then.
Okay, what about Abby from Last of Us 2? They definitely went
But
180 from her model. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, I was gonna say the reason for her being that way in the game was actually written as part of the game, that she was lifting all the time for the day that she would actually meet Joel. So she was lifting, getting swole. But yeah, when they made the show, they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna make her She-Hulk in the show," and it's like, well, then what the fuck was the point?
Yeah, They made her very like. I was like, she didn't even. That lady looked like she would fold to a punch from a toddler.
Well, you know what though? In that world, they might be muscular, but they would also be a little gaunt because of lack of proper nutrition.
No, because Abby was living in a football stadium where she was part of a military unit where they were constantly handing them burritos and protein and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but
and
I
she
don't
had
know
a
what
full
was in
gym.
there,
I was like, that was actually a huge disappointment for me because I was like, you don't want to see. I honestly really hate that in real things when it's like you pick some wayfish looking bitch who definitely has no power behind anything about her.
Yeah.
But you know go ahead.
I haven't said anything on this topic, but I mean, it doesn't affect, like, is the girl gorgeous that we've seen so far in the Fable gameplay? No, she's not. She looks kind of homely. But that's not going to push me away from playing Fable. But that also works in the opposite direction. I knew nothing about Bayonetta other than the girl in tight black leather before I bought the game. It just right.
It's not even leather. It's her hair. Her hair makes her outfit.
But Bayonetta just happened to be a really great game, but that's not why I bought it. I saw the cover and I was like, "Oh damn!"
Okay, well,
and I saw some gameplay.
Same story for Stellar Blade. Same story for what was that? What's that game where it was like a I'm having a brain fart again.
Where you play as Eve. Or B2, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah. That little robot.
2B, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was like almost a bullet hell sight over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Game.
What the hell's it called?
I mean, like I can see the character, I can see the game. Like, fuck, I hate when that shit happens.
She's the one with the blindfold over her eyes.
Right. You know the one I'm talking about, right? I mean, like, I don't know how to, like, okay, look, you have already established who this person is, right? Like, for example, you've established, for example, Tifa, and you've established Aerith, and you've established Yuffie. Well, they look a certain way for a certain reason, okay? Well, if you take Tifa and you put them on PC, and all of a sudden a modder takes the game and puts a nude code for Tifa, what is wrong with that? Because Tifa that was nothing, and then then they will spill some bullshit. Oh, that was not our intention when we created the character like that. Bitch, look at her.
Someone needs to remind these people that Rule 34 exists.
Yeah, like come on.
You honestly, I think if you put it out there, there's nothing. It'd be different if it was like a child or something. But
yeah, of course,
it's like
children are not installing mods. When you make a mod for a game, there is a mod community that goes for something different than what they've already experienced in the game. Mm-hmm. But if you make a mod, there's a certain community you're making that mod for. That doesn't, the developer can say, well, I didn't, intend it to be like that. Well, guess what? Less than 5% of the people that are playing that game on PC are going to use that mod. So quit freaking out.
And honestly,
I don't agree with kids aren't going to install it.
That's actually absolutely not true because
if I knew that there was 100% an actual nudity code for the original Tomb Raider and I just had to mod the game to get it done, the fabled nudity code that never existed, I would have gone fucking to the end of the earth to find out how
early
to get that mod and
early
install
2000s me also definitely used Sims mods.
Yeah. And the
Oh,
Sims are
you
notorious for those
nasty
mods as
bitch.
well, too, right?
Oh,
Like,
I use the Sims mod.
I mean, come on.
Soup, I can't even pretend. I can't.
I wanted to get rid of the pixelization blurriness over.
We all
that-
tried to get rid of the pixels, man. Come on now.
Well, that wasn't a fetish or anything. I liked The Sims when it first came out. I thought
Like,
it was
what is this
This
game,
motherfucker was
Japanese?
taking class. He was taking
Well, I
notes. He was
thought
like,
it was-
get rid of it. I,
I
want to
thought
take
it was a
notes.
cool idea. I just wanted it to be as lifelike as possible. So to me, that kind of took me out of
Yeah.
it. So I was like,
You gotta
I want that to
install
go
those Sims
away.
Mods.
So the fact that they spoke fucking meep mop moop mop language never pulled you out of the game.
That's even better. Me, ma, me.
There's a mod for that too.
Yep.
It's so. Hi, Barry, my man. How's life, buddy?
I'm muted here. All right, good. How about you?
How's
How's
it-
everyone doing?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks for stopping on in and answering my call. I needed it. I
His,
needed the help.
fucking, his
tonight, man.
background's fucking hilarious. Fucking Garfield.
Oh yeah, that's been my background for years. Once I saw that picture, I was like, "That's mine."
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Okay, but Super, you don't have to worry. You still got the best background. I'm sorry, you win, still hands down.
I'm gonna make a better one. Don't you worry.
Oh man.
You know we're not rated and we're not officially licensed for kids, so
Need
you
to
can do
turn
whatever
off,
the hell
you
you
need
want
to go
to
into
do.
video settings and turn off mirror though. We're reading Garfield backwards.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and pivot to my next panelist before we get into for Perry and Piggles and Mysterio, who I know who he is. We'll go to him in a second. But all right, Paul, how's life? How's your week been going? What you been doing? What you been playing, boss?
It's going. I mean, and basically, what have I been playing? Solitaire and lots of WoW.
I see you playing Solitaire.
And he's been playing a Assassin's Creed game in Germany, according to
Stop.
some of the leakers. No. It's on Twitter. Somebody announced it. It was an Assassin's Creed in Germany on Twitter and they were talking about how it's going to be more open world. It's going to be more like God of War and stuff like that. 1, 2, and 3. It's all over.
But yeah, I ain't playing that.
But yeah, he's officially not playing that. But apparently there's a
You're
game
gonna get
coming
this
out.
man's invitation pulled. Relax.
Alcohol. Sorry. But no, he's not playing that. He's playing another. There was something about. No, but there was somebody who leaked there might be a new Assassin's Creed coming out, right? Anyhow.
Well, no,
There's a new Prince of Persia too coming out, apparently.
We have basic information about Hexa coming out, as well as the redo of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and
Sands of Time remake.
No. What this guy said, it was like it's supposed to be something to the effect of it's like basically the transition between God of War and God of War 2018 is the transition that they're looking for. It's that type of shift in gameplay. And it's going to be more linear. It's going to be open zone, but it's not going to be like totally open world. And it's going to be like Assassin's Creed. That's what they said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be more like God of War. That's what they said. So there you go.
we'll see. We'll
I
see
don't.
what
I,
happens
I,
when
I don't even know
comes
what
out.
that means. Like, do you walk around with a boy and you shoot him?
when those kind of stories start coming out, I take it with a grain of salt.
Well, I mean, they need to do something
And
because
with
they
a
sure as
large
hell can't
grain
do
of
another
salt.
Odyssey because that shit will. I'm not gonna play another game like that. I'm done with that whole Odyssey.
Yeah,
and
people are
Valhalla.
done with these 180-hour freaking never.
Oh, well,
Roll
wait
games.
for me. Here I come. I'm ready for like the next 160-hour game, man. Paul and I, we just sit home and play games. We love long games.
Yeah, I'm playing World of Warcraft while we talk. So there you go. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them, but it's when it's nonstop repetitive bullshit, and it just feels like it's got shit in the game just for the sake of padding the runtime. That's where I'm like, dude, after like 120 hours, it's like it's the same shit over and over and over again at this point.
well,
So
where
I don't
run
care how
into
long the game
problems
is.
you know, usually you complete the story pretty quickly, but they have so much of if you want 100% the game, they've got 4,000 things you've got to collect. They've got, you know,
Oh yeah, I'm not platinum in any of those.
Oh,
fucking
man.
games, I'll tell
42
you right now.
billion,
I ain't doing
42
it. Yeah.
billion side missions that all get rather repetitive after a while. You know?
Yeah.
Only
You know, it's
It's like
the-
collect 3,000 pieces of rat feces all around the map. It's
You
like,
know
oh,
what the
thank you.
most repetitive game for me is? I'm sorry to say this. I know he might not be here or he might be here. Metroid, man. Like, I can't stand the back and forth in those games.
Which Metroid are you talking about? Like the
All
side,
of them. The first one I played
That's
stopped me
sort
from
of the
playing anyone
point.
after.
that is sort of the point. It's kind of like that's why they call it a Metroidvania
The
because you have
point
to
is
go
to be
back.
repetitive.
It's
Wow,
a point to be
that's-
kind of repetitive, you know.
Did you
You're supposed to
forget,
go
though?
through the things and see, okay, now that I got this, what can I do now that I couldn't do before? You know.
Well, Alien Blaster did the same thing on NES, but it didn't have you go back and forth like crazy, you know. So
it's just like with Village. It's the going back and forth that I have an issue with. It's the you always feel like, okay, now you got to go back 3 areas where you were in the game earlier to go open that door you couldn't open before to move forward in the game.
you ever
Motherfucker, just give me an axe and I will knock that damn.
you ever
door
try
down,
to play a
okay?
Metroidvania with memory loss and end up in the same spot for 3 hours staring at the wall like,
No,
was I just here? I think I was just here. I go left. Wait, I wasn't here yet. What's that? Oh, it respawned. Go back to the right. Wait, I wasn't here yet. Oh, no, that is the same wall. So how do I get up that wall? Okay, I go left. Oh, wait, nothing new there. Go back right. Oh, wait, I could drop down. Oh, crap, that took me back to the beginning.
the most come to Jesus moment you will ever have in life is taking an edible and playing Symphony of the Night and get it to the point where the castle inverts and now you have to do it all with the castle being upside down. I swear to you, God, you will question your existence on this plane of existence. You will literally think that you are living in another plane of existence. I swear to you.
How many times are you going to say plane of existence?
I don't know. I've not eaten my edible yet, so I don't know. Anyway, so all right, Paul, what else? Are you done? Can we move on?
Yeah, move on. Because
All
I
right,
don't know what I've
KY.
been playing. I've been.
Tell
Oh,
us
wait,
what you've been
except
doing
I
with-
did do Forza again with KY on Tuesday.
Oh, you played Forza Japan. Congratulations, by the way.
No, not yet. No.
We play Horizon 5?
You are bound to get me in trouble. You're really trying to get me in trouble.
Hey, by the way, tell us how's Fable, by the way.
Philly Spence going to come knocking on his fucking door, man. Be careful.
Actually, you know, Fable is actually awesome. I loved it on the original Xbox. Oh, dude, I loved
You
it.
can't wait till it comes out for the for the PlayStation 5, right?
I mean, I got the Portal to play PlayStation 5 games, though.
All right, KY, my man, how's life? What you been doing? What you been playing? Besides that bullshit that nobody cared about.
Shut up. Yeah, I've been played Forza the other night with Paul and his friends. I did
How
a
is
play
Japan
test
these
that I was
days? How do they
invited.
render Japan? How is Japan rendered? Pretty nice.
Stop.
Not that Forza.
It looks a lot like Mexico.
Yeah.
Looks a
Yeah,
lot
it looked a
like
lot like Mexico.
I
think
didn't
I
know
even
that.
ran into a couple sombrero wearing vatos.
Yeah. I didn't know they had so many cactuses in Japan.
Right,
That's
in
what I'm saying.
Japan?
People wear
I know,
sombreros in
right?
Japan. I was amazed.
Did a play test for a developer and streamed it Sunday. Been playing a lot of The Last Caretaker on Steam. I think I've got like 75 hours in it so far. The game is just it's a time sucker. It is.
Yeah.
It's if you like exploring a dystopian world that's been flooded and being a robot and having to do a bunch of crafting and everything to get everything back up and save the human race, I would recommend it.
Sounds like my daily life, but go ahead.
As we're doing this podcast, I'm also playing another one on Steam right now called Entity: The Black Day.
So you're playing with yourself right now.
No, I'm trying to discover what these scientists have been working on, and I'm killing aliens and zombies and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. So a little personal information. So the wife got out. The wife is out of danger, and Bob's in danger now. So they wanted to do a CT scan of my stomach, of my abdomen last week because my doctor's appointment, they did a blood test like they do, like every 6 months, and said my bilirubin level was off. So they wanted to do a scan of my abdomen, and when they did, they incidentally found a spot on the bottom of my left lung. Yeah. So they said that if it hadn't been on the bottom of the lung, they would have never instantly caught it because it was an abdomen scan. And so I went to the doctor, and the doctor looked at it, and the first words out of my mouth is, "Do you think it's cancer?"
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, I don't, by the looks of it. And it's got direct blood flow from your aorta. I think you had an aneurysm in the past and you didn't know you had one.
Oh.
So now I've got another CT scan scheduled next week because they want to do, he's sending me to a vascular surgeon. And he said the vascular surgeon's going to want a scan of your whole chest. So we're going to go ahead and schedule that. So you already have that when you see him. And so I have a chest scan done next week. So
do you have like a lot of sudden death in your family? Unexpected?
No, I've not. No, there have been no unexpected deaths in my family. And cancer is strong in my mother's side, but that's only been ovarian.
It's never
I'm pretty sure
unexpected
you're not
when you
gonna get
poison
that.
them.
We don't know yet.
So my Aunt Debbie died of ovarian cancer, and then my
sorry.
mother had it, and she had to have it removed. And they were sure they got it all. So on my mother's side, the females, yeah, it's bad, but the males, no sign of it whatsoever.
Yeah, because I think the only cancer you would probably ever get is uterine cancer.
Yeah, because I am a big pussy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perry's like, I don't believe this man fucking said that shit.
I mean, I've
be
been
one of the
I've-
minority of guys that gets breast cancer and have to tell people, yeah.
well,
got
I
breast
mean,
cancer.
in my early life, I'm like, I ain't no fucking pussy, dude. I'm 300 pounds. I'm 6'6".
He drives a
But
fucking
here's-
Tundra.
Yeah, I drive a big Tundra. But look, later in my life, if it doesn't have to do with my money, my family, or my property, it ain't worth my time. You can call me a pussy all you want. I ain't got time for all that bullshit drama.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of bullshit drama, Cozy, how's life? What you been doing? What you been playing?
Yeah, Cozy, how's the bullshit drama in your life? Yeah.
I'm doing pretty
So we're
good.
marinating that parakeet in barbecue sauce.
I love your bird, Cozy.
Yeah,
she's
I love your
been-
cockatiel as well.
She
I
did
like
too.
her
It
too.
was she had it sauteed over butter.
Nah, I actually have a migraine, and so that's why she's been
Wow.
extra aggressive. Is because I've not been.
I
giving
fucking
her-
hate your bird. You know why I fucking hate your bird? Your bird would always turn me to stone in Final Fantasy. You always fight this goddamn cockatiel in Final Fantasy, and their only fucking spell is stone. And those bitch asses, their stone would be 100% effective all the fucking time. You could be a level 50. You could be a level 50 guy. You're in level 1 area. You fight a cockatiel, stone. You're stone. Bitch, I'm a level 50.
I hate to
good,
break it to
scrub.
you, but it wasn't a cockatiel.
It wasn't a cockatiel.
Yeah.
It was definitely a cockatrice. I've never even played it, but I know that was a cockatrice.
Yeah, but whatever the fuck it was a cock, and it fucked me over. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
I mean,
heard you
isn't
like
that
getting
the story?
fucked by cocks,
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Already established.
And that's why it's Wise's favorite game of all time.
So when what can I say? Whenever I see a cock, I go hard.
Disgusting little gremlin.
Hard for cocks. Now you are a fag.
Speaking of fags, Perry, how's life?
Whoa!
I was
Pretty
looking for a
damn good, I
transition. That was
guess.
the
I
only
don't
one I
know.
could think of at the moment, at the top of my head. Hey,
Ugh.
I blame the pappy. Okay, blame the pappy. Okay, you know that. Alcohol. Go ahead. How's life? What you been doing? What you been playing? Be going.
I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil, like the older ones, and
Yeah.
Oh,
working
so
on
how's
my-
Requiem these days? How is Requiem?
I don't know. I'll find out in a couple of weeks, but
Why did you just act like everyone on this panel is playing like the newest, greatest unreleased games?
Because you guys are. You just don't want to say shit because you're in embargo. Go ahead, Perry. I'm just fucking with you guys.
I'm not that privileged. I'm a regular guy. But anyway,
Yeah.
from what I've seen in the showcases, I wasn't too excited about it at first. With Grace and the Snuffleupagus chase and all that. So I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean?
It's not
Then I saw the Leon thing a couple of weeks ago. I was like, all right, that's what I want. Okay. Now I'm seeing, oh, well, Leon is on the edge. He's infected. He's on the edge. He's just randomly like going crazy and everything. I'm like, I don't know if this is the type of Resident Evil I really wanted. And then they're saying, oh, it's like two different games. You play as Grace and Leon. It's like I don't want that.
Yeah,
Man. I just want
I kind of wish it was one or the other and
Yeah.
not this back and forth between the two. I also don't
originally.
know how I feel about the zombies like being like in Day of the Dead where they like remember parts of their previous lives and just
Right.
act out those things. It reminded me so much of Day of the Dead, and I'm like, ah.
But what is this trend that we're going towards? It's weird, right? Like Requiem, you play as two separate characters. Assassin's Creed, you played as two separate characters. Is this like now
Well,
going to
it
be a
allow-
thing?
No.
It
Assassin's
allows
Creed, you
them-
played
it
as one
allows-
character.
It allows them to to split the styles, and maybe they hope to
Yes.
draw in a wider
Yep.
audience who likes one style or the other.
Yeah,
Right,
but
they're
Assassin's
catering
Creed,
to
you
the
played
7
as
and
one
8.
character though. You just picked one of the two, but it was the same exact game regardless of which
No,
one
it
you
wasn't.
picked.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the
no.
newest one. The newest
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
newest one. Yasuke
Yeah.
was definitely way different than.
Oh yeah, it was basically.
We're
the
not talking about the
Predator,
next one, the
fucking
one that you're
franking
playing,
people
Nova. We're
30
talking about the
feet in their
previous one that
frickin-
came out. Go ahead, Nova.
Oh, you're not talking about Assassin's Creed's Tits Boogaloo? Okay.
No, but yeah, I mean, like I don't know. It just seems like when they have this, okay, play as this guy and then play as another this guy, and you can change up the entire gameplay. I've never been a big fan of that, especially those games where you have to go through both of them to get the full story.
I'm not gonna write it off all just yet because for all I know, it could be the best Resident Evil game of all time when I get my hands on the sticks. But I just, for right now, just looking at it, I kind of wish it was because they say the Grace is gonna be more like Resident Evil 7, and then Leon's gonna be more like Resident Evil 4, and it's like, well, I like both those games. I don't know that I want both those games in one game, so I kind of wish one was one and one was another game. But again, until I play it, if for all I know, it could be fucking amazing.
Where I guess Grace is going to be more survival, and Leon's going to more shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Yeah, fucking Leon's throwing fucking roundhouse kicks and kicking people's skulls into the walls.
RWK88 said the Leon campaign is going to be more
like.
like RWK88 said the Leon campaign is going to be more like Call of Duty.
Yeah, dude, he's got that hatchet just chopping people up. Like he's more hardcore than he's ever been in any fucking game.
But I mean, like when you are so OP compared to your enemies, it just seems like it doesn't feel like a Resident Evil. The Resident Evil has always been like you've always been under the gun, and it's that.
Well, I'm guessing with the Leon section, just going to be they're going to throw hordes of enemies at you. So yeah, you're OP, but you're going to have to probably contend with who I take out first and being strategic and how you take people out. Because there was definitely way more people on screen in all the Leon sections than in Grace's, where it was like one fucking cook sitting there chopping nothing, pretending like he's cooking shit, or the bitch cleaning the fucking mirrors in the bathroom.
Yeah, Grace is going to be more like you've got to go around and collect shit to make something so you can get to the next part. You
have to get this and walk all the way back to the previous.
Yeah.
And Cerebral's like, God damn it.
I don't want to go back to that bathroom. I don't
want to go back. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it here or there. I don't want to do it anywhere.
In those games, as soon as you see a locked door you can't pass, you're going to be going back there at some point. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, but especially if the handle has a shape on it, you're like, oh, okay, I need a key in the shape of this fucking handle.
But my question is this, okay? In the real zombie apocalypse, if there was a locked door, you would not, unless it's a steel reinforced door like a safe, you're not going to let that fucking wooden ass, plywood ass, particle board ass door stop your ass.
I got knacks. I got knacks. I got a claw hammer. No lock going to stop me. Okay.
Exactly.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how much noise I want to make to enter a room that I have no idea what the fuck's inside. If I'm being honest.
Oh shit! What is going to be inside? More fucking zombies. That's what they're everywhere. Yeah. What the fuck are you going to do? Shit. But anyhow,
yeah, but we can't all throw roundhouse kicks like Leon Kennedy, where you fucking knocks.
Well, you and Cerebral sure as hell can't.
I fucking can't for sure. I already told my mom, I'm like, listen, I'm in a wheelchair when the zombie apocalypse comes. Just leave me one magazine and run. Just leave me behind. I'll get everybody killed.
No. I got one better. One magazine and a hand grenade.
No, I'm gonna be that fucking moron that's gonna be going down the street rolling your. It's like, come on. Shit. Anyway, yeah. All right. Cozy.
Yeah.
And real quick, I'm going to say the first one that goes, well, I can run and you can't. I'm going to break the fucking legs. You know, yeah. Now we're both gonna die, asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I can wheel and you got a limp, bitch. Guess who's getting caught first?
It's kind of like these 200s who like the joke that joke, right? The 200s go into the woods, go hunting. They see a bear charging at them. They're like, "Fuck, run!" The other guy's like, "We can't outrun a goddamn bear." He's like, "No, I don't have to outrun the goddamn bear. I just got to outrun you."
I just got to outrun you. Yeah.
Damn
It's
straight.
sort of like that. Yeah. But, Cozy, how's life? What you been playing?
Pretty
What you been doing,
good.
big homie?
I've been sick. And working. Not
I
much
got bird
time for
flu.
me. No, I just had a migraine. I get like one every year.
Yeah.
One a year. I used to get like one a month. So
I never.
I'm
get
lucky.
them.
I can't complain, but it is
Yeah.
kind of annoying to.
you
don't think
are
I've
lucky
had
if
one
you, don't,
yet.
if you don't get migraines. Migraines suck.
The only time I ever had a migraine was I tried taking either melatonin or serotonin, one of the two, to try to help me sleep. This was before my
Oh,
accident,
yeah.
years before my accident. And it said on the bottle that some people would get a side effect of like a really bad migraine. And man, for like fucking 5 hours,
That
it
was
hurt to
you.
open
That
my
was-
eyes. I hurt to close my eyes. I hurt to lay down. I hurt to sit up. I was like, I'm never taking that shit again. That's the only time in my life I've ever had a migraine.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny because like when I teach, like the population of kids that I teach, right? Like, of course, if they got the sniffles, their parents are going to keep them out of school, right? And my son, of course, is the same situation. So his tennis coach is making him play.
Oh, so you raised a bitch.
Well, no.
Oh.
His tennis coach is making him play the game, and he had a low grade fever. He's like, that's not, but not low grade fever. He had a low grade temperature. He didn't even have an official fever yet, right? So he's like, they're making me play even though I got a fever. I'm like, well, first of
dear
all,
God.
Yeah, but listen, pussy. Michael Jordan played in the NBA championship with the flu, and
And
he won.
I said, you want a 6-figure salary, right? He's like, yeah. I said, welcome to adulthood. We have to go to work even though we were sick. That's just what happens with adults, you know?
Yeah.
So there you go. But, you know,
And the youth football, the coaching, and even real football. Are you injured or are you hurt?
Yeah. no. During the summer, during football practice in the summer with full pads, my coach would make us run laps. We would vomit. He's like, dude, you vomited. Yeah. Okay, hurry up and start running, motherfucker. Like shit, like that's what they were. It's like we would go to the side, hurl, and go back to running laps, So, they just don't, I don't know, man.
It's called drink more water, less Gatorade. Don't do
Exactly.
the Gatorade.
It's like, no, it was back in the day, grow a pair. That's all it was. Grow a pair.
Oh, and actually, you want to see something gross? Have a football player drink a shitload of milk before practice on a hot day. Yeah.
No, the funniest was, I remember this one time. Those fat ass PE coaches we always had that made us run the fucking mile, even though their ass couldn't even run 1/4 of it. They would be sitting up there eating fucking Snicker bars, and your ass is out in the fucking summer heat
Damn
running your ass. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but the football coach also wasn't going to play fucking wide receiver. So what are we doing?
No. So what happened was, so I remember this very well. It's like we were running, right? And this one girl was like vomiting and stuff. And like, so she goes to be, I'm sick. And so the PE coach was like, grow a pair. And this is a woman telling another woman to grow a pair, right? And the little girl's like, I don't think I can. So, anyhow.
And then in 2026,
yeah, that was back in my day. Yeah, now that's a different story. They can't make them grow a pair.
now the teacher says grow a pair, and the student says, "Are you going to pay for it?"
Honestly, that's a great retort, though.
As Trump said, they go to school and they come back with a sex change. What the fuck? I don't know what we're doing in school, but apparently we're giving sex changes in school. Apparently, but oh well.
That might explain Eric. But,
No.
Oh, sorry.
Now you've not been playing anything, Cozy?
Same as Paul. I've been playing solitaire, but no, I haven't. I've installed a bunch of games, but I haven't gotten around to playing anything new other than my usual daily games.
No, I get it. It's been one of those weeks. It's been like this weird. This year has started off kind of weird. I think most people I talk to are like, okay, what y'all been playing? Oh, I've just been in a rut. I don't want to feel like playing anything, and they've just been going back to their old hats. So, yep. All right. Mysterio. You with us?
Yes, I am here.
All right, Mr. Mysterio. How's life been going? What you been doing? What you been playing? And
Yeah, fishbowl.
I've been playing Spider-Man 2 and I feel insulted. I mean, I don't really have like a grand entrance in that game or nothing, and I think they forgot about me, but they're making some game about Wolverine. Who cares about that guy? He's a loser,
Yeah.
man.
He's just yet another
is that
person
guy
who can
gonna
kick
go
your
away
ass,
and
but go
die?
ahead.
No, Spider-Man 2 is what I've been playing on the PS Portal since it has your game library streaming now.
Oh, he's been playing scary games too. His daughter's got him playing scary games. She
Yes.
likes to watch. She likes to watch him cry and wet his
She-
pants and jump out of the chair. It's
She
funny.
likes to play Outlast Trials
Oof.
and
And
Phasmophobia.
What is wrong with her?
She loves horror.
I think she likes torturing daddy. Is what it is.
She loves horror. She even said, what was it? The Abigail doll? Is that what it is? Is that the doll I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
from The
think so.
Conjuring.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter's like, you ever watch that movie? It's so fake and cheesy. It's some bullshit. I wish I could see the real Abigail doll and fuck with it. I was like, what?
You mean you want an actual demon-possessed doll? Are you out of your fucking mind?
She has no fear, at least right now.
Well, that's
right now, she
good.
has no fear.
She's a lot better than my kid. My kid is a pussy, so we've established.
I'm
Yeah, I
afraid to
can't wait to
open.
meet your kid. I'll be like, oh, you're the pussy, aren't you? Yeah.
I'm
I
afraid
heard
to
about you.
open up a Christmas present one year. It might be some type of possessed thing. I might have to burn it in the backyard and bury it.
What?
No,
Oh,
some
come
guy
on, we
just
all know
bought
that
that.
that's
Some
not-
guy
that's not
just
how you
bought that
remove
doll not long
possession.
ago.
No, you give it to Paul, and then you watch him just take off somewhere.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Oh shit! All right, cool. All right, Piggles, you there? Because I don't see you on camera, so I don't know if you're there, but or you zoomed there.
She hasn't said anything smart assy to me or Bob.
Oh,
Oh,
so
you.
she might
Oh,
be
I can-
muted.
I can hear. I'm here. I'm just at Perry's store.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I
cool,
had to
cool.
log in separately so I could hear, but we're using the same microphone.
I am really, really grateful that you came in because, I needed your help tonight. So thank you for doing that for me. So yeah. So how's life been going? What you been doing? What you been playing?
I've been sick all week, so I haven't been playing anything. And that's why I didn't join last week. But what I played 2 weeks ago, we played on the MetaQuest mini golf. It was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
I can't even tell you how much fun it was.
Okay. MetaQuest mini golf.
can't or won't.
Okay. Let me ask you a
the-
question.
the-
Did you
the-
play the
um,
game while drunk?
No.
Yeah.
Was there any sort of outside enhancement for the game? External enhancements for the game?
Nope.
No, it's just
Yeah,
just
that's
mini.
the mini
Come
golf
on,
we play with Carlo. That's a
you're gonna
fun
act
game.
like
Just
Hot
pure
Shots
mini
golf
golf
isn't fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hot Shots golf is excellent, but anything's better with an edible. That's what I got to say. That's my opinion on the matter. So you can argue with me with my logic if you will, but still, there you go.
I wouldn't know. I've
Just
never
helping my
had one.
cat.
At PAX, any edibles I'm eating, you're paying for. That's all
Exactly. Shit, I'm
saying.
bringing a whole jar for you. I want.
Oh no, not the whole jar. You're gonna have them
I mean,
all.
what's the
fucked up.
what's the worst that can happen? You already can't walk.
I don't feel
worst
my
that happens
legs.
if
I don't feel my legs. What did you give me?
First, it
What
happens
did
if I start walking. Yeah.
I
don't
can't feel my legs,
legs.
Payne. Charlie.
No,
That's 'cause they ain't there.
No. See, I can feel my legs. My legs, everything works in that sense. I just can't walk.
Yeah, see, I'm the one that can't feel them.
Yeah, no, he's gonna say, I don't feel my legs, and I'll be like, is that bad? He's like, no, thank you. They don't hurt anymore.
Yeah, especially if the restless leg syndrome starts kicking in. If I can't feel it, I don't care. It's like,
Oh, then your legs start flamenco dancing without you.
yeah. Oh, I
Lord
hate
of the
restless
Dance.
leg syndrome, man. It sucks ass.
All right, Lemon, did you leave us? Or are you there? He was here, but he logged out. for a
He's
second.
getting down on some chicken wings.
Yeah, he
man.
was going down. He was going heavy on some chicken wings. I don't know what happened to him. But
That's what she said.
Shoot. All right, let's go ahead and start with our first topic for tonight. This week has been quite a kind of quiet week per se. I mean, I don't remember anything really significant happening this week besides just people announcing for stuff for next week. I know the Requiem thing came out this week as well. Yeah, well, first of all,
There was video game related announcements, but not anything for actual video games.
right. And let's go ahead and talk about one of the topics of video game related. What do y'all think of the choice of Sophie Turner for Lara Croft for the Amazon series? I think I was like, at least he's not a guy. I mean, like, I was happy with that. It's like, I think they picked
I
the right
mean,
size.
I think with the costume, I think they nailed the look costume wise. Tits could be bigger, but they're bigger than Alicia Vikander's.
Yes.
But no, looks wise, she looks good. I just don't know about Sophie Turner's acting abilities because as Sansa Stark, she was kind of like there,
Yeah.
and then as Jean Grey in the X-Men First Class movies, she was kind of like
There.
so yeah, so I'm hoping that I mean I'm sure Amazon saw something in when they had the readings done where they were like, oh yeah, this is our Lara Croft. So I'm hoping whatever they saw we get to see and it's awesome. But that's my only word. Looks wise, I think she looks great. It's just the acting that I'm
Well, I just hope
not
that
too.
that when one of the Jonas brothers seated her, they seated her with some talent. So let's.
You're implying the Jonas Brothers have talent.
Well, but yeah, two negatives make a positive in my language. So there you go. So I'm hoping something works out, But yeah. All right. Anybody? KY, Sophie Turner.
Yes, sir.
You got a heart on, right? Did you?
I thought it was a good choice,
You got a thought.
especially if it's an origin story. I thought it was a good choice.
But Cerebral did not care either way because he doesn't look at that type of stuff, right?
Well, in a
Well-
movie, it's different. In a movie, you
Okay,
kinda
look.
have to at the
I'm
character.
going to be honest with
Well,
you.
it's
I
a
don't think
TV show.
Hey, I don't think Angelina Jolie can act very good either, and she was great in those movies. So
Yeah.
Oh, she's so far she's the gold standard for Lara Croft casting.
Wait a minute. Angelina Jolie, she was in a movie? She was acting? That was, I didn't even know I was not.
She's related to Billy Zane.
Man, beyond the ass and the tits, I couldn't see anything beyond that. So, well, okay. I guess she was acting. I don't even remember what she said. Sorry.
We also got Daniel Craig and what's his name, Gerard Butler, in both those Tomb Raider movies before they were like anybody.
So who's in this one? Did they also announce the side characters or did they just announce Sophie? Because that's all I saw officially.
Don't think so. I think they only announced her, but I could be mistaken.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what I mean.
And I think that's also not the final costume design. They said they were just doing costume testing,
Mhm.
so the costume may change by the time the show starts filming. I hope not, because I think what they did looks really accurate to the games. But I think they're just kind of throwing stuff out there to get people excited for it.
Well, at least they picked the right gender this time. So yeah, I mean, at least I'm happy with that. Like, see, this is what we talk
So
about.
wait, so you mean to tell me you wouldn't be down with a Lawrence Croft
Well,
or a Larry Croft?
I mean, I saw that video, but then I changed my Pornhub setting. So there you go. But so there you go.
Bullshit! You'd immediately run to Rule 34. I know, nasty little gremlin.
Hi. What's her name? Cozy. What did you think of her?
What's
I
her
don't
name?
care.
God damn, the disrespect.
Wow.
I'm going to mean Sophie Turner, not her name. But Cozy, darling, what did you think of her?
I don't care. I already said.
Oh, okay. You don't care. Okay. So, all right. What about you, Perry? Or Pickles? I don't know. It's hard to tell these days.
You
One of them.
muted.
What did you think of her choice? At least, look, I go off of what they chose for the Rings of Power. And I'm like, what the fuck were you doing when you were choosing the typecasting Rings of Power? So at least
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be good, but I at least I'm happy with this choice. Pickles, go ahead.
Perry had to step away. He's got customers.
Sure.
I have never watched anything Lara Croft related. I've never played Tomb Raider. And I only know Sophie Turner from getting divorced from Joe Jonas.
You never watched
never
Game of
seen her.
Thrones?
I've never
No.
seen Game of Thrones.
No, I've
Really?
never seen
Wow.
season.
Man,
No,
boot these
I have no
motherfuckers off the
opinion either way.
podcast.
I know.
But
never,
I did just
never,
Google
never,
the photo, though.
never seen any Tomb Raider movie.
does
Never
look good
played the
with it.
game. You are such a fraud. Get out.
No, I
Get
literally,
out.
so for Tomb Raider, I
Revoking
played
that
some
gamer
of the
card.
olden timey ones, but
Mhm.
I've never seen Game of Thrones. I don't like high fantasy. I don't like any of that. So I never
Well,
watch
maybe you
it.
would if you were high. Okay.
No, I just hate that setting. It's like so anything in that setting, I automatically
it's really not
won't
super
watch.
high fantasy though. I mean,
It
there's
really
dragons,
isn't.
but other
It
than
isn't.
that,
I don't like
there's no
medieval stuff.
magic
I
or
don't
anything
like
like that.
I don't like any of that sort of stuff.
Oh,
So I automatically will not engage with any media in those settings.
okay, cool.
All right,
All
each
right.
their own.
What about you, Mysterio? You have anything to say about Sophie Turner?
I think, I'll be honest, I think she looks fine as Lara Croft. I
Yep.
don't see an issue. She reminds me of the original PlayStation one, just like
Yep.
it's not pixelated and it's blocky in the middle, but I mean, who cares? It's,
Hey, we interviewed the original PlayStation one.
yeah, we did. Shelly.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I just,
It was a nice
I-
touch to give her the red glasses too.
yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. Makes it a little bit look like Street Fighter meets Lara Croft meets Cammy from Street Fighter. It gives her that badass kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit of California Valley Girl vibes too. I don't know, but hey, it works.
Valley Girl. What is it? The 80s? No.
Listen,
I mean,
Surfer Paul.
she's British, so I don't know how much of a Valley girl she is.
I don't know. I think maybe even
Dairy Girl, maybe Dairy Girl. Well,
I was gonna look
Yeah.
at like okay, alternates would be who else would be a good fit for that role. I would say, but I was saying Millie Bobby Brown, but she's kind of short compared to what she was,
Hell no.
And who else would probably be a good one for that role? Emma Watson?
Hell no, man.
What?
Stop.
No.
What?
Stop. Too
Just
short?
let it
Emma
go. Just
fucking
you've lost the
Watson?
plot.
Yeah.
You've lost the plot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like who else would be a good Laura Croft? I'm like,
You could probably find any random nobody, and it would be better than any of those people you listed.
There are a ton of cosplayers that fucking nail the look. Obviously, I don't know if they have any acting ability, but
right.
there's a ton of people that can nail it look wise in terms of being able to play the character. I honestly I can't think of any. But to be fair, Sophie Turner isn't what first came to my mind either. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I was taking off left field. I mean, is it character accurate for the game? Yes, I mean, as much as they can, but yeah, I was like Sophie Turner wouldn't have been my first choice, but then I get it. She's British by nature, so I think they wanted an accent for Laura Croft to have a British accent.
I mean,
she was
Angelina
British.
Jolie's not British, and she did a decent British accent.
But Angelina Jolie is a hell of an actress. I don't know if Sophie Turner would, if she was American and had that American accent, would she be able to turn on a British accent of any kind? But I mean, I guess you could do a voice coach and train somebody to do that.
Some do, though. It's funny. It works the other way most of the time.
Yeah.
A lot of British actors can do an American accent, no problem.
Yeah.
Kind of. If you actually watch a lot of movies, you're like, oh God.
I mean,
Well, yeah, but some of them do really well, though. That you
Like
until
there are
you
certain words that
until
British
you hear
people
their
just
full
can't
voice.
say very well. And it's like, it becomes obvious once they say those certain words, you're like, wait a
Yeah.
minute. And they can
Well,
only do like the generic one. You try to give them any regional accent, it like falls apart.
To be fair, though, there's a ton of British actors that have been in primarily roles where they speak like Americanized English, and you find out after the fact that they're British. And I was like, holy fuck, that dude's British or that girl's British. It's like, Jesus Christ. You never would have known.
Oh, Andrew Lincoln in The Walking Dead. He was British. And so
He sounds British.
Coral.
He sounds British. He absolutely 100% sounds British person
No,
because
I don't think he did. No,
I
I
No,
don't
at
think he
some
did. He did a
point-
good
I would
job.
disagree with that.
at some point he stopped like trying so hard to do like, especially when he was trying to sound more Southern. And then once he stopped trying to sound more Southern, it was less obvious.
Well, some people say that the Southern accent closely mimics the British accent. So I don't know about that. Well, both of us are stupid, but so I don't know.
I don't agree with that.
But
I don't
know.
agree with that.
But I mean, and so was who was that? Who was the guy who played Morgan in Walking Dead?
Oh, is Lenny something?
Yeah, he was Lenny Bruce. He was also British, and I
Yeah.
did not know that. And he did an excellent job to sort of mask that accent. So
is what's her name? The girl that what's her name? God damn it, the main white
Yeah.
girl.
I think she actually did an amazing job.
Yeah. She was. A lot of people on that show were actually British.
Yeah, they were, and they did very good. You mean what was that? Laura Cohen? It wasn't. It was that the girl?
Yeah.
She did a damn good job hiding that accent too and becoming Southern. I was amazed. Yeah. I mean, but I don't think the reverse happens as effectively.
I think they did a lot better of a job of sounding Southern than a lot of Americans could do at trying to sound Southern.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
because we do like stereotypical Southern, which like isn't really Southern at all, but they like actually sounded like people from the South. They did a great job. I 100% thought they were American.
Right. Yeah. And they did. I mean, yeah, the accent was on me. As a Southerner, I did not know. For example,
only way I knew that Lenny Bruce was British was because he was in Snatch.
See, I didn't. I mean, before that, I had not watched Snatch, and then I watched back
great film.
So yeah, it was a good movie. So, all right, cool. All right, anybody else have anything to say regarding Sophie Turner and her choice before we move on to the developer direct on January 22nd?
Sophie's choice.
It's not that Sophie's choice. We're not trying to make a depressing week even more depressing. I'm sorry to say that is, Sophie's choice. Do not watch that movie for those of you who've never watched it, because I swear to you, God.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, just make sure you get some good bourbon.
Paul, don't ruin it. We need them to watch it.
Make sure you got some good bourbon. That's all I gotta say. If you're gonna watch that or Old Yeller or Where the Red Fern Grows, yeah, make sure you got, or even The Outsiders. Just make sure you got some liquid compensation next to you. Because those movies are.
Never seen any of those movies you just mentioned.
You've never seen The Outsiders?
They're not great.
Oh,
The
no,
Outsiders
wait.
is good.
Hang on. No, The Outsiders is great.
Yeah, The Outsiders is good.
The
If you read the books, you don't need to watch the movies.
The Outsiders is top cinema. I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Old Yeller, that movie fucking sucks.
Oh, the Sophie's Choice was good. What are you talking about? Sophie's Choice was excellent.
Nope.
It was depressing as all get out. Do not watch it if you're suffering from generalized anxiety disorder or depression. But it's a really good fucking movie. So, no.
Fucking laughed.
I did. Well, it took an edible, but that's a story. All right. Okay, Developer Direct. January 22nd. So we got Fable, the Forza, the game that you guys are playing already, and Beasts of Reincarnation. This is the game that I want to talk about. Pokemon meets Animal Crossing, I guess. Is that what it is? It looks cool. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I was impressed. Like with the dog shit games that Game Freaks released on the Nintendo platform, the Pokemon games, which ran horribly, to see, Beasts of Reincarnation from the same development house, you're like, whoa, what the fuck happened here? So yeah.
Pokemon makes so much money, they don't have to care.
Yeah.
That
last Pokemon game was absolute dog shit and still sold a fuck ton.
And see, therein lies the problem. Like, it's like, why would they be incentivized to fix anything? It's like, okay, well, whatever. So, but
yeah, it's a waste of money to fix things if your audience is going to buy whatever dog shit you throw at them.
Exactly. And Nintendo hardcores, they just buy whatever the fuck Nintendo throws out there. They just shovel that
true.
shit up.
Well,
Is that true, Wise? Do you buy whatever dog shit they
No,
throw at
I don't
you?
buy Pokemon. I play Nintendo games only strictly for the one game Mysterio does not like, Metroid and Zelda and Mario. But apart from like the Pokemon, the Animal Crossings, righteously, I don't have time for any of that shit.
Metroid is, interestingly enough, one of their series that never sells very well.
That doesn't sell. I mean, they'd be lucky if 4 sold upwards of 3 million or 4 million. I mean, it's just not one of those.
No, that would be a pipe dream.
Yeah,
a pipe dream.
That would be a success.
Samus Aran isn't anywhere nearly as wide known as the other characters in the Nintendo stable.
Right. I mean, even Donkey Kong did not do numbers on them. I mean, I know it was in what was it called? The EDP 1 game or whatever, made by the same people who made Odyssey or a subdivision who's doing that.
It's just never been.
But
Donkey Kong.
Well, yeah, maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza, but a Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, that shit was fucking peak.
Yeah, no, like they was like, a lot of their games have been solid, but some of their franchises have never been big sellers.
Yeah.
I mean, before Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time being like super outliers, lots of their even Zelda games weren't selling crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, they saw that. That is why they implemented that yearly Zelda thing that something Zelda has to sort of come out every year from their camp of some kind, either a remake or a reimagining or.
Zelda has to come out every year. That's just weird. But
Oh
okay.
yeah, well Zelda has to come every year. Come on. Now, see, that's another one. Okay, Nintendo should not be fucking upset if somebody puts a nude code in Zelda. Like look at how they designed fucking Zelda. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Come on.
Nintendo will come down hard on you. If you touch any
I
of
know
their
that.
shit.
But I'm not saying they won't.
Yeah,
but still.
I say count to 15. They about to kick your front door in, bro.
Okay. There was look at look at how they designed Zelda. Look at the clothes they made her wear and the positions they put her in during the different scenarios. They fucking knew what they were
I honestly
doing.
didn't see anything that you saw.
There was this one scene
Breath
with
of
the
the
memories
Wild
in Breath
and
of the
Tears of the
Wild where
Kingdom.
she was bending over and looking at flowers and Link was standing behind her and looking at her.
Wise, all I'm hearing is you're extra thirsty.
Yeah, right.
After 22
So a
years
girl
of marriage,
can't
it happens,
a girl
okay? I'm
can't
sorry.
Bend down to pick flowers. How else she's supposed to? She got to fucking get on her hands and knees to pick the flowers.
Yeah, she was on her hands and knees picking flowers. Okay, I rest my case. She wasn't bending down, by the way. She was on her hands and knees, and Link was standing up. Okay, sorry. And then
And another life, they'd be calling you Karen because you'd be the one writing letter to the network saying, this isn't family friendly. Look at this crap, man.
like, come on, they knew what they were doing. They knew.
He's like, look at the way she's dressed. They're like, she's wearing a full length dress.
I mean,
He's like,
come
on. But
it's not like this is something new to the Japanese people. I mean, come on.
Come
Look at
on.
all the-
What are you
all
going
the
to say about a
anime and stuff they've
population
been
that
putting
sells
out for
kids'
decades.
ladies' panty drawers in a fucking vending machine, which is a thing in Japan.
How much money did you spend on
Hey,
that
why
vending
are you going to
machine?
bitch about convenience?
There is a reason why most of my property is in Tokyo.
Who wants to go to the mall and spend fucking 45 minutes in a Victoria's Secret to pick out one fucking pair of underwear? Get it from the vending machine.
Maybe
bitch.
they're used and it just saves you the price of a hook.
And the quality of Victoria's Secret recently has been really falling. They're chafing me.
That's the quality of everything.
Yep.
All right, my man Lemon. Finally, everything okay? Everything working out well with you, my big homie? So tell me, how's your week been going? What you been doing? What you been playing, big homie?
You had to pull the chicken wing bones out his throat.
Better than pulling dick out of throat like you.
Hey, I'm going out hunting throats later.
Oh,
You see how that works out?
Yeah, they call him Throat Raider.
They call you throat god.
They call
We
me
got
Throat
good
King.
news. We got
I could do
Lemon
this.
into PAX under 4GQ TV. I got the PAX email from PR, and he got in. Woo!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hate to disappoint you. I hate to disappoint you.
No, it's I said specifically 108 Dragons TV is the name that has to be on the badge. That you are a contractor, and they
I hate to
emailed me.
disappoint you. Shout out to Cognito.
No, I got the email from them today.
I didn't get your email from what you're saying. I got my other email earlier. Remember, I did it myself.
We CC'd you on it with PAX PR.
Okay. I contacted PAX PR last week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Both of you guys are in the press pass. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, oh, who cares?
he knows what I'm talking about. But
No, so if I tell them right now that 4GQ is not going, they rescind your badge. What are you gonna say? Because I'm telling you, I guarantee you, it's under me, not Cognito. I'm friends with Reed Pop. They handle all the Comic Cons. They handle the big Comic Cons. I know the CEOs of Reed Pop.
he knows people.
He knows.
Yeah.
you don't think hip hop and Cog knows? Are you trying to tell me? Do you need me to get him on the phone?
Do they go to Steiner Brothers Studio?
But
up in
I thought you said
Greenpoint?
you just got it on your own. What's COG have to do with that?
Does he call you at home?
I'm curious.
Does he have a dorsal
How
fin?
about this? How about this?
Well, you know, I paid good money for the Jake
Fucking
Paul
Iron
fight,
Lords.
and that didn't pan out well. So maybe this one.
How
will be
about
better.
that? Okay. Okay.
Well, you know, I watched the Jake Paul fight. That wasn't that entertaining, but this one seems pretty interesting. Go ahead.
We ain't gonna talk about that Jake Paul fight.
Oh yeah, yes we are.
That was fun.
That was a fight.
Yeah, not
I
Not
mean,
really.
that was
No.
a fight, or was that an ass
That was-
kicking? I don't know, but you know, if you say it's a fight, I'll guarantee you. but-
Things happen.
well, you know, when
wasn't
usually when
even
people say
asking.
fight,
it was
it's between 2 or 3
it was-
people. This was just a one person
It was
show.
one guy running for 6 fucking rounds until he ran out of fucking energy, and then finally got his jaw broken in 2 places.
It was disgusting.
People are trying to give him credit for going 6 rounds. It's like, yeah, first
Yeah.
of all,
From now
he
on,
increased-
he's,
he
he's
increased the
apparently
size.
they're going to
No,
change his
he-
intro
he-
music. It's going to go
No.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, you did
No,
the
he-
same
he-
dumb
he-
shit last year, clowns. That's not
he
how you
increased the
spell my
size of the
name.
ring before the
well, if
before the
that's how
fight.
they spell it
and
on
he
your
ran.
badge, then
I
that's the
don't.
one
I
that
don't.
got
I don't.
approved.
I don't see that.
My
It
name's
doesn't
Jake
say
Paul.
that.
Just call me
It
Glass
will.
Joe.
At 6:04 p.m., they emailed me said, "Hey, we approved 108 Dragons badge for you." 6:04 p.m. today, they emailed me.
Well, maybe you have 2 badges, 1 through 4GQ TV.
I might
He
have
might-
2
he-
badges. I might have 2 badges.
He might have 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Hey,
he might have.
listen. Hey, listen. He says he got it, so he's got it.
Yeah, there you go.
He
So-
says he got hooked up to somebody else, so he's good.
And if Paul says something else, he's gonna go down the escalator face first. So shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Iron-
did you see
Iron
that
Lord,
woman? Did you see that woman in
editor,
China
whatever
that
the
was
fuck
riding
you
that
do over
escalator
there,
and she?
janitor. Shut up.
I know, editor and contributor. I do both.
Shut your ass up on one head.
I got my
Spit
press
my gum
pass
out.
already. I've had it for 2
Okay.
weeks. So
I know.
There's this one game that's going to be announced next week that I am totally envious that you guys are going to get to play, which I hope I get to play.
Why you
because I can
can't
enjoy
play it?
Blowjob Simulator 2027.
Well, yeah, that too. But in addition to that, the one that they're going to announce next week, Fable. So I know it's going to be in PAX East.
Why you can't play it? No, it's not going to be at PAX East. They don't put shit like that at PAX.
They're not going to have these games in PAX East?
No.
No,
No.
Microsoft is not going to have any presence.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I was
No,
presuming.
you can't say that. You can't say that. They had a presence last year.
Well, if you're talking about studio wise, maybe, but even PlayStation's not gonna have a presence. A lot of the main parts of the brands have pulled out, but their independent or individual studios might appear, I guess you could say, but it's not gonna be like
They had a fan fest at PAX, son. What are you talking about?
I didn't see one at PAX East for them. I wasn't there last year, so I wouldn't know last year, but
I know that since I'm going this year, ain't nobody going to be there. I'm going to be really upset.
I know
But-
They heard you was
Gamescom
coming.
Gamescom had a
I know, that's
fan
what I
fest
figured.
in
They had a
Germany.
fan fest at PAX.
So what?
It
was
wasn't
there last
big.
year.
It was small, but they had it.
Yeah,
before.
they had a small one at PAX.
Well, let
last
me ask
Yes,
y'all
they
a
did.
question. I mean, and this is just my naivete, full disclosure, because I don't know. This is y'all's wheelhouse, not mine.
Shut up.
If the big 3 are not going to be there,
It's not about them.
okay, so what's going to be
This
there?
has nothing to do with them. They have a ton of games there. They had fucking Crimson Desert there.
Okay, so it's
That's a
mostly for the
big-ass
publishers
game.
and developers, right? To get them
Right.
in.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
yes.
So the big 3 are
It's
Yes.
not about the
there.
big 3. Nintendo's fucking there.
Nintendo. Did,
Yeah,
Nintendo had a huge
Nintendo was
section.
there.
Really? Wow,
They-
Nintendo
yeah,
doesn't go
Nintendo
anywhere. I'm
was
kind of
there, yeah.
surprised that Nintendo did it. Shit, I-
Nintendo, listen, man, it's a gaming show. And if they want to show something, I'm just talking about they're not going to have fucking Fable there or Forza, but they had Crimson Desert there. They had Ghost of, what's not Ghost of Yote? What's that other fucking game? No, it's a black and white 2D scroller. They had Ninja Turtles there. They have a lot of fucking big games. What's that shit? The other big game, the Final Fantasy game was there.
I'm gonna be honest. Final Fantasy sucks.
I'm just
Hey,
saying it was
hey,
there.
hey,
It was
hey,
there.
hey, hey, hey,
That's
pause.
all he's saying.
Hey, you don't say that shit on my. Oh, wait.
He wasn't talking
the
about the
fighting
state of
words.
Final Fantasy. He was just saying it was there.
I'm just
the whole
saying.
franchise.
I'm saying I hate when people try to minimize these shows because it's not about even every fucking console. They're carried by third-party games. Every
Yes.
console.
You
know,
misunderstood
no,
my question. My
no.
question was,
Do
what is
not
going to
int-
be there if the big? I presume that
They don't tell you. First of all, you
There's
don't. get
lots
to
of
play.
games that are most games are not made by any of
Why?
those.
Why is your fucking camera frozen?
And if the big,
Because she
if
got
the big
attacked
3
by
went,
killer
she-
birds.
she's got
Listen.
claw marks all over her face. If the
You-
big 3
every-
went, they bring
every
like
week-
what, 12 games?
Yeah.
They're only going to show 12 games of the whole
12
fucking
between
thing.
all three of them. That's
what
a
they
that's
do
a
is
lot.
what they do leading up to the weeks upon release of the show. You get a list of shit that's going to be there every week. They don't just come out and say unless something,
Mm-hmm.
Major Nelson was there. He had a whole big thing last year. Listen, I mean, year before. Listen, it's always something big. I'm telling you, but it's not about the big three. It's more of third party.
Okay,
which carries the industry anyway.
And I'm not asking to diminish the show. I'm asking from a place of curiosity because my question is, okay, I would assume, because I've never been to one of these things, that the big three would be there. It's a gaming show. They sell games. They should be there.
Nintendo might be there because the Switch 2. Yeah. I will say that. They probably will show some stuff off. But I do not... PlayStation's pretty much pulled out a lot of these big shows. Their third-party studios may show up. Like, we're not talking like... what am I thinking? Like Sony Santa Monica. We're talking like... a contracted third-party studio
maybe
might show
if they
up.
make a Stellar Blades 2, they might be there.
Who?
I like a Stellar
Square was
Blades
there
2.
with Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but that's Square.
What's the other game that was really fucking big?
Baldur's Gate, Larian Studios was there 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the other game that's like Baldur's Gate? Oh my God. Damn, I can't think of the fucking name.
Well, they have a new Divinity coming out, if that's what you're thinking.
Yes, Divinity, right. These are big games.
Poo-poo garbage.
Oh, no.
Poo-poo garbage.
Crimson Desert was there. Fucking Lines was incredible.
I've heard
Dune Awakening was there 2 years ago. That was big back then.
Listen, they got there's a lot of shit to play.
Killer Clowns had a really cool hut.
That game, I'm very curious about as to how it plays because it looks phenomenal. And I just want to know if...
Which one?
Crimson Desert. It looks phenomenal, and from the premises, it looks fine. But it looks like it could go either
all right.
way. Yeah, but it looks good. I like it. I mean, I just want to make sure that when people play it, it plays like what it looks like. So yeah.
No, I played it.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It's a great action RPG,
and it's a strictly single player game. It has no online component of any kind.
What the hell that got to do with it?
Well, I mean, isn't their forte mostly into MMO?
Most
MMORPGs? Isn't with the last game they made like an MMO type game?
Don't get me the lion.
I think it was, right? Stop. What was the last game they made before Crimson Desert? It was something else, some sort of other.
Crimson Desert Online.
It was Gandhi's Revenge.
Fuck Gandhi's Revenge. It was not no Gandhi's Revenge. What the fuck are you talking about? No, it was some sort of I want to say it was an MMORPG. And so that's the thing. I don't want them to just hamstring an MMORPG into a first person, a single player game and say, okay, here you go. So yeah. But if you say it's good, then
that fucking game is phenomenal.
Yeah, why wouldn't an MMORPG not translate well into a good first person?
You know why?
In my history, I've never had a good game. Huh?
No, because that's his mooching him.
Huh?
That's him mooching.
I don't mooching. Like him. I
stop mooching.
Okay, I give up. All right, Fable. Let's go to Fable first. Anyone heard anything about Fable? All of you guys are more industry insiders than I could ever hope to be. Tell me something that y'all have heard through the grapevine about Fable.
We haven't heard anything about
Fable. Oh, bullshit. You have not heard anything about Fable.
First of all, let's get something straight. There is no true industry insider. Some people get
fuck that, you're an industry insider. Are you getting it? You got a press badge, right? You got a press badge, right?
That doesn't mean you're an insider. No, come on. I got to deflate that because a lot of people use the term insider and not a lot of people are insiders. Just because you know somebody that's a dev that might leak something doesn't make you an insider.
Man, 5 minutes ago, you was like, I FaceTime all the motherfuckers at PAX.
unless you're in the boardroom with the stockholders that make decisions and the CEOs, then you're an insider. Everybody outside of that just hears through echoes in the hallway, and sometimes they get it wrong. Like, oh, this game's gonna come out. Oh crap, it got canceled 6 months.
So what you're saying is you're more like an errand boy or a delivery boy than an insider.
Most people are, yes.
Okay.
Most people are, but some people get to find out that there was a Series S before everybody else.
Okay, everyone here,
what is
except for
this?
myself.
What is this?
Wise,
What
I'm
is
trying.
this?
Go ahead,
Wise,
go
I'm
ahead.
trying to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Fable will release on May the 26th with an early access collector's edition on Friday the 22nd.
Another May game? Holy shit.
Well, they're all trying to do before October.
You know what's also coming out in May?
Four
PokeCon.
That makes 4 big games within a week of each
What
other.
the fuck is this pink shit on our faces?
Oh,
What
the
is
chat.
it? Pussy?
That's the chat.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
the chat. That's the chat. So,
Come on, man. Ugh.
get rid of the
Because you have Forza's coming out that
People
week.
gonna think I'm coming out the closet. Change the
okay,
colors.
better.
The 007 game's coming out that week. And
Man, they
Batman's
don't
coming
think
out
they
that
know.
You starting again?
Okay, so you gave me a release date. Okay, tell me something about the game. Look, I heard what they said.
I don't know shit.
Somebody on this fucking panel knows shit.
Wait a second. Wait, stop. Bob, where did you get that date? Because that's the date they slipped on Forza.
Yo, listen. Don't get upset.
I'm not upset. I'm just trying to get information.
You sound a little angry.
No, because people are talking over me.
That's not the slip date for Forza.
No, the slip date for Forza is like the next day.
Oh, so you lied.
That's incorrect.
No, the one that they on May 20.
Why don't you just fight?
May 22nd or whatever it was.
Because Bob's 6'6" and can walk.
May 26th.
May 26th, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Are they going to release it that close to Forza?
Forza will not be ready until at least August.
They just leaked the
What was
Forza
that
date.
thing that
What are
they
you
put on
talking about?
Forza 5?
Don't go by leaks. Some of these dudes
That wasn't a leak. That was a screen on Forza 5, dude.
Hold on. I'm talking to.
No, they're still in the middle.
I'm talking
They're
to
still
fucking.
They're still in the middle of
Baby Mooch.
photogrammetry for Forza 6 in Japan.
You mean to tell me
Forza will not release in May.
They're out there scanning cherry blossoms and shit.
How about this? Just fucking wait till next week and we'll know.
I mean, half of Forza 5 is photogrammetry from Mexico. So
Yep.
Shit, more than
I know.
half.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say if it's all drifting, it's gonna suck.
Hell no.
Yo, who invited him?
I don't know.
I'm good at drifting.
Did you
I
not?
like
Did you not play Need for Speed Underground, the first one, the greatest in the series?
He's
I didn't
drifting
like
in
it.
games and he doesn't even know he's drifting. Anytime you rear end loses traction around it may not be a controlled drift, but you're drifting.
Okay.
You know, in Japan they got drift gangs.
You guys are talking
that's
about
good for
you
them.
guys are talking a whole lot of shit, but nothing I want to hear right about now. You
Because
talked
you
about
don't
the
have a
fucking
fucking-
release date.
Sir.
You're talking about goddamn
gonna
drifting,
make-
and
hold
none of
on.
you motherfuckers are telling me anything about these games.
I'm down.
Nobody knows
I
anything
do
about the
because-
goddamn games. They
Yes,
just
because-
established that.
You know,
Yeah, we don't- we
you're
don't know
fucking
nothing.
sequestered to a wheelchair, but these motherfuckers do. Somebody
We don't.
knows.
I don't know.
We
anything.
ain't going anywhere until some motherfucker says some shit. Okay, don't make me bring my parent voice up in this bitch.
But here's the thing.
I
and
don't
you
even know
that.
what
Got no
Fable
parent
is.
voice.
I
And you
couldn't
know
pick
that
it out of
even
a
if we
lineup.
did
What?
know something, we couldn't say anything.
Yeah, yes, you can. Nobody watch this shit.
Wait. Pickles.
It's
What did you
okay.
say?
She's never played Tomb Raider. She's never seen a Tomb Raider movie. She's never
Okay, you
watched
gotta
Game of
figure.
Thrones.
You gotta forgive
Yo.
Pickles. You
I
know
don't
when
even know what kind of game Fable is.
you gotta
I
forgive
cannot-
Pickles.
You
When
put
you're
3 games on the screen, I couldn't pick out Fable.
when you're an expert at Candy Crush, nothing else matters anymore, right?
Exactly.
No,
Solid
you
Okay.
got look.
bastard.
Okay, we're
getting
not
tired of this
we're not
shit.
ending this podcast until somebody releases some shit. Oh, you guys know some shit. Somebody say something.
What?
If I
No,
release something,
if
it's
you
gonna
know
fuck up the
something
screen.
and it's not official, you're just supposed to not talk
Well,
about
you're
it.
gonna say it anyways. Your shit. It's my podcast. You're gonna say it. Release
This is how you burn bridges.
And if you know something and it is official, you're really not supposed to talk about
Yeah.
it.
First of all, he's trying to get people blackballed. That's that mooch shit.
Yeah, how about this? It's coming
Come
out
on.
in September. I don't know if that's true, but if it is,
The
ain't
main-
nobody kicking down my door. So
The main
let's talk-
character in Fable is the lead singer from fucking NSYNC.
Okay,
You
good.
have-
That's good. That works. Okay. Bye, bye,
Better
bye,
know.
bye, bye.
It's Justin Timberlake.
Whatever.
Oh, I
don't know shit.
I do have something I can
All
say.
right, spill some tea, goddamn Mysterio. It's in your fucking name.
Trust me, we're getting ready to spill tea in the States.
Okay, I got some information I could release.
I don't
okay?
even know where
Go
you
ahead.
went with that, Bob.
So Todd McFarlane will be at WonderCon this year.
No one cares.
I have that information. He's the creator of Spawn. Everybody cares. The whole world cares.
Nobody gives a fuck about Spawn
He
anymore.
I sure as
lives
fuck
in
don't
my
care.
state and nobody fucking cares.
And Pickles is
Listen.
what is Spawn?
Right,
You know, he's-
exactly.
He's your only hope for a Blade movie to get made.
Pickles, you're
No,
muted again.
He's not.
No, he's
It's
not.
Yes.
No,
getting
he's
done.
not.
No,
It
he's
got
not.
It got canceled. Yeah, Todd's a big supporter of Blade, and
He's
Blade.
not a big
Yeah,
supporter of his
hold
own
up.
fucking character.
The
Next.
rumors are that it got canceled because they're going to be rolling Blade into a Midnight Suns movie.
Oh,
That's
Yep.
what they're saying. Don't know
Yep.
if it's true.
It is true.
are they keeping the same
Um,
character? There's the same actor to play Blade.
No, it's not going to be the same actor.
Fuck him. He's not even.
Listen,
Ugh.
it's not fuck him. That dude, he put his career on hold because Marvel was going to make this Blade movie, and then they delayed it and went to
Yep.
fucking script
Yep.
rewrites. And this dude can't put his career on hold anymore in the hopes
Yep.
that a Blade movie actually gets made.
Yep.
So I don't blame him for being
No,
like,
I'm
fuck
not
it, I'm
blaming him
out.
for that. I'm not blaming him for that. He's not a good fit for fucking Blade.
Oh hell
know
no!
what
Just
it-
fucking,
you know what-
listen, just make a Wesley Snipes again. I don't give a fuck. That man's
Well,
60.
I
Yeah.
wish they would do that. I wish they
He's
would.
too old.
Well, I
But
mean,
he
if
is
they
too
can do
old.
that to
But-
Luke Skywalker,
Hold
why
on,
can't
hold
they
on.
do that to Wesley
Oh
Snipes?
shit! Listen,
Because he's supposed to be a
he was-
vampire
no,
that doesn't age as fast. That's why.
it doesn't matter. Listen, he was
Yeah.
fighting in Deadpool and Wolverine, and in my theater, that was the biggest fucking bomb drop of the whole fucking movie.
Right,
was
yeah.
when Wesley
Oh,
Snipes
yeah.
came out. The whole fucking theater went
Oh
nuts.
yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's-
fucking
it's
erupted.
called- it's called-
erupted.
it's called-
in your
it's called-
in your theater, you and your caretaker. And no,
Oh.
No, my
And-
my
Oh.
PAX theater when I saw it the fucking day it came out.
Yo, listen.
Your press
And
pass
there's
to
a
the
big
PAX
update
theater.
coming. There's a big update coming to a very popular indie game called Phasmophobia. It's coming out this quarter. It's an update to Tanglewood Drive.
Nobody fucking
Hold
cares.
on.
Tell me about Fable,
Hold
goddamn.
on.
Hit him with the
information I
reverb.
can
Hit him with the
give.
reverb, Lemon.
Yo, hold on. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's what the internet says about Xbox right now.
I saw that shit coming.
Oh, shit. And you say I'm mooching, motherfucker. Why don't you call check him?
I could say it.
Man,
He keeps
smoking a
talking. He's
cigar.
gonna be blackballed. He know. Keep it up. Keep it up. Showing off. Keep showing off.
You know, I say
Everything-
this thing.
listen,
Oh,
Next time,
you
Phil,
doing this. You-
the next
like, he's-
time,
what the
next time Phil Spencer speaks to you, it'll be at your funeral.
I think that's already gonna happen. But so
So what you're
well,
saying is
I
Phil
lost-
Spencer's gonna pay respects at his funeral? Damn.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
What it's going to be is Phil's going to stand up there and go, "Carlo, we hardly knew you." Don't do it.
No, he's gonna do.
Probably.
No, he's gonna be there. He's gonna bring his he's gonna bring his bookshelf, and there's gonna be a switch on the background, and he's gonna go.
No, he's really gonna piss him off.
He's gonna fucking pour out a Nuka-Cola on your coffin.
No, he's not. He's just gonna bring a slice of pizza and put brown mustard on it and say, "Fuck
the
you."
hell you no.
He's gonna go. He's gonna give the eulogy.
Rise
He
from the
died.
grave.
That's how you create a zombie.
You know, he died, and so
Mysterio.
he's gonna be on the.
No,
he's
even worse, Carlo, with pineapple on it. Pineapple.
no, he's
You
gonna
fake Italian.
during the
You
eulogy.
fake
He's gonna be
Italian.
like, he's gonna die, and everyone. So is everyone else is going to die.
Hawaiian pizza's good.
There's no red line.
It's okay to say that if
It's
you're
not
not
Hawaiian
Italian.
pizza,
but Paul,
we're developing
Paul's
Canada.
Italian, so he
Yeah,
can't.
it
He's
was,
not
it's
supposed
not
to-
Hawaiian
I am
pizza. We're
too.
developing Canada.
Italian pizza doesn't fucking matter who makes it. Most of the people in New York that make it is Mexican.
now.
Oh,
in
hey, that's true. across
certain
the country,
areas,
dude.
for
Dude,
certain
that's true.
areas.
across the
You know what?
country,
You
it is.
They'll
you know
make
you
your
say that
Chinese
shit,
food.
right?
They make your Thai food.
You say that shit.
Don't be mad at the messenger.
No. A few months ago, I was in New York. I was in Jackson Heights, and there were Mexicans making the Indian food.
Yes,
They make
yes.
all the food.
All the teppanyaki
I can
restaurants
say-
out here.
I'll tell you
fucking
this one.
Ichiban style Japanese steakhouses, they're all Mexican.
I'll tell you
chefs.
this.
Actually, there's also a lot of Guatemalans that make pizza. because they learned from Italians, because Italians and Guatemalans speak cohesively. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I can tell you
Nobody
that.
gives a fuck.
And like nobody gives a fuck about
Everybody
brown
south of
mustard
the
in your
border is
neighborhood
Mexican
on
as far as most
pizza.
people are concerned. So
If you come here, I would have to protect you because they will kill you.
I'll bring my cousins with me.
It's gonna be Italians on Italians fighting. I like that. I'm used to that.
No,
Listen.
no. The last
Valentine's
time
Day
two
Massacre,
Italians
the
fought, there was a
remake.
whole lot of friendly.
Switchblades only.
No, baseball bats. I prefer baseball bats. I'm
West
okay with
Side, you
baseball
try to
bats.
say West Side Story, they're gonna be going.
Yeah, man.
Puerto Rico, my heart's devotion, may it sink into the ocean. That's from West Side Story.
Wow!
Oh!
That is from West Side Story.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is. And it's a Puerto Rican that says it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I want to be in America.
Can y'all imagine Carlo being the leader of this Italian gang in the middle of West Side Story coming out with a switchblade doing that?
No, I can't imagine that, but I can imagine him wearing a fucking hammock.
No.
You mean a yarmulke?
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put an H in front of it
I
like you
did.
combine
I showed-
Hanukkah and yarmulke.
Holy
Actually-
yarmulke!
Okay.
It's time
Wait, you know
for
what?
Hanukkah.
Speaking of that, so I was at a convention here in Florida, and
This
they
is for you, Bob.
part of the convention they had the Masonic Jew organization there, and when I was walking through to go to the regular convention, they're like, "Hey, brother, how's it
You
going?"
mean messianic?
Yes, that's the term.
Yeah.
And they're like,
but
"Hey,
the Mexicans
brother."
are a different group. Yeah.
How's it going? And I'm like, I have no clue. See you guys later. I don't know
Well,
There
anything
once was
about
a
that.
woman
way
from
you
you.
do it. No, because of the way his beard looks and stuff, they would think, yeah.
Yes. Well, I get mistaken for a Muslim and I get mistaken for Jewish. There's people in
Muslim?
Florida. Yes,
Hey,
there's
They
people
must
in
be
Florida.
fucking blind.
Evan, hang on, let me.
There's people
We
in
can get
Florida that
Wait a
think I'm
we can get his
Muslim.
ass deported while we're in.
There once
while we're
was
in,
this old Jew. There once was this old Jew who was giving his poor wife a screw. She said, "Oy vey, if you keep going this way, the Messiah will come before I do."
Oh, you're going to hell.
Wow. Yeah, you're good.
You're going
Sorry,
to hell.
man. There's a straight ticket to hell for you on that one.
Yeah, I can go to another fuckboy podcast.
There
for
once
this.
was a woman in you. She filled her vagina with glue. She said with
No
a grin.
more.
if they-
No more.
She said
No
she
more
said with a
gummies
grin
or
if they pay
candies
to
or
get
whatever
in, they'll
for
pay
you.
to get
You're
out of
cut
it
off.
too.
You're cut off. KY Bob, take over.
All right. So
Let's go shoot
Do
some
you-
pigs. Oh,
do you think
This
Uh,
man coming off as a fucking
Xbox
Xbox
should be looking into bringing Major Nelson back on board for some nostalgia?
Yeah, now that his ass
No.
got fired from this other,
No, no,
he
no,
did,
laid off,
he did
laid
not
off,
get fired.
I know.
He
I'm
didn't
just
get fired
joking.
off.
Come on, we're just having a little fun. Come on.
Oh, all right. Last
Don't
time
be
I made
messing with me. Yeah,
I made a
don't be-
joke about Major Nelson. Everybody in the room was like, "Lemon." I said, "What?"
It's like he's a guy. He's working. He's gonna get his. He's going to
Yo,
switch
he was.
jobs. you
Yo,
know?
no, he was there. I was.
A lot of the old school people love Major Nelson. A lot of the new school people do not.
A lot of the new people don't even know who the
Don't
fuck
even know who he is.
What are you talking
In
about?
the industry, they actually work at these corporations.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the older guys love them. A lot of the newer cats, they don't care.
All right. So what are they going to
They don't
announce
care
on
or
this direct? They
dislike it.
always have
Those are the
one
best.
game that they're holding close to their card and to their chest. What game is it? At least y'all tell me
haven't
that.
said.
Fucking fake ass insiders.
Nobody said that we are.
No.
Yeah, we're
True
not.
that.
You might want to ask Jez and them that question.
Listen, Jez is not
Oh,
even an insider.
my
He's
my
fed.
bad. I didn't mean to say Jez. I meant to say Jizz.
Thank you. Him and Boomstick got in a tiff on Twitter anyway. But
Jizz
yes.
Gordon, is that the brother of Flash Gordon? You know,
No, that's
before
the
and
brother of
after
Jim
the,
Gordon.
before you
That's
flashed
the
him
brother of
after you
Commissioner
just
Jim Gordon. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, but what do y'all think? Like, there's got to okay. There's 3 games. There's always a 4th. Okay, so what
There's
is?
always a 4th. Nobody knows, bro. Listen,
They've kept it.
hold on,
close
hold on.
tight to
Let's
their chest, man.
let's just keep it gangster. Shout out to fucking Tim Dog for us not hearing shit.
Oh, they shut down the leaks because of him. Ooh,
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, because
he ruined it for people who and this is not a jab. This is fucking facts. Ever since he pulled that tirade,
Yeah,
the doors have gotten tight. Yeah.
So
Because he fucked it up for a lot of us.
Because
and
he got
it's not personal with us. They just don't
he got
talk.
butthurt. Because he got butthurt. Yeah, he
I don't
screwed it up for everybody.
listen. He embarrassed somebody that introduced him to Phil because he's not the man. People think he's the man, but he's not.
He was a close one up there.
Excuse me, he's not.
At the time, he was.
No, he was not. Because you know what I know. Stop, clowns. No, he was not. He was a +2, +1.
Okay,
he was
but
not the guy.
From my perspective, who doesn't know this, because you guys have the inside gut. You guys know the inside shit. But from my perspective, there was probably no closer of an insider than Tim Dog. It was Tim Dog, Dealer, all of those people.
No. Dealer ain't got shit to do with that. Them dudes are side burners.
Yeah,
they're nobodies.
They're nobodies.
They don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking
They
about.
had that fucking podcast. Tim Dog.
Listen. I'm just gonna say this in the nicest.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this in the nicest.
Nobody.
I'm gonna say this in the nicest sugarcoat
cool
way possible. Okay. So as far Tim, has had his issues with Xbox, right? And there's still people that respect him at Xbox. There's still people that respect him outside of Xbox. So I'm going to say that. I'm also going to say that when Tim did get upset because a direction was happening that he didn't agree with, and he went public with it, Tim will even say this publicly, that Xbox cut off the communication they had with fans because of what he did. Xbox used to be the most friendly company with fans, almost to a parasocial extent is what they called it, but they cut all of that off because what Tim did caused a stir in the stock room. In the board. So as far as everybody else, when you talk about like Colt and Jez being insiders, I will tell you this. Technically, they are not insiders. What they are is that they are fed information intentionally to promote or talk about the products.
Facts.
Do they have information first? Absolutely, because that's what they do. They actually get paid to do that stuff, sponsored to do that stuff. That's their job. So they will know the information
Magnum
first.
would be in the same boat, right? Because
not
Mag.
Not necessarily.
No.
No.
What the fuck what are you doing?
He knows a lot about Xbox. I thought he was an insider.
No. Listen, Colt knows a lot because he's told and paid to know a lot.
Okay.
Mag, even though he does a show with Colt, Mag only knows what he's going to talk about on that show. Mag has other friends outside of Colt at like Ubisoft and other companies like that. Mag has a close relationship. He said that publicly before because he's gone to QA testing at those studios. So he made friends with devs. But Colt's people are different than Mag's people, and Jez's people are different than Colt's people. And do they know developers over time? Absolutely. Does it mean the developers are always going to have inside information? And Paul will probably tell you this. No, because developers will get stuff wrong 9 out of 10 times on release dates, on bug fixes, on DLCs being released, because the company will always change their target based on the financial monetary value of the product.
Stop giving people credit who don't know shit.
Yeah, sometimes people don't have firsthand knowledge. They have secondhand knowledge. And just because they say some shit doesn't mean that they were the first people to get that information. They might just be repeating shit they heard from someone else.
All I know is certain group of us are in the right circles. And we ain't supposed to say shit. I ain't trying to get blackballed for nobody. That's why I denounced that shit he did.
That's why it does drive me nuts, Wise, when you try to push me for information, because it's like,
I'm just pulling out his leg. I'm just fucking with you guys.
That will cost me.
But even joking, that's a bad look.
Oh,
that would cost me. That would cost me more than just those connections. That would cost me my ambassadorship. That would, or my and the connections that I do have to be able to play games early and stuff.
But I can tell you this.
Oh,
much.
that's
Yeah,
your-
Really careful.
Oh, listen, and he wants to do all that and risk all that for the 4 people watching this podcast right now.
But see, all it takes is one of those 4 people to put the word out, dude.
Yo, listen, that's not even funny because everybody starts from me. I'm not even
Yeah.
laughing
No,
at that.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just
Actually, we got
joking.
81
dude.
I
I'm
know,
just
I know,
saying
I
that-
know, I know. I just wanted to put that out there. I know
No,
you
but
are,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just,
Okay. Last
That's why I
year,
don't- I
around
don't-
this
I don't say
same
shit.
exact time, last year, roughly around this time, we sort of knew going into the developer direct pretty much
They've kept it really close to
80%.
their
This year has
chest,
been
dude.
I
kind
just
of
told you.
different. Yeah, it's been quiet because of
They're not-
T-Dog, you say. Yeah.
they're not.
How many?
I'm
We've been
telling
talking
you-
about this for 40 minutes, and the answer has still been we don't know shit. And
Yeah,
he's like,
we
well,
don't know.
maybe,
Right.
maybe
And-
you do know shit.
and
Let me
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you-
keep poking and
Okay,
prodding.
the answer you're looking for then is, okay, maybe we do know shit, but we can't say. Okay. that's-
All right.
And
No,
These
I'm
are
not
not the
saying.
Let's
insiders
pivot a
you're
little
looking
bit to this.
for.
Well,
there
He
you
did
go.
the Jedi
Yeah,
shit.
the hand wave. These aren't the insiders
let's
you're
pivot to
looking
a little
for.
bit of this then. Okay. In the direct of the games that they have announced for, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Forza, but I am very curious as to Playground's take on Fable, because whereas a lot of people, for them, Xbox was defined by Halo and Gears and whatever. To me, Halo and Fable have always gone hand in hand. I mean, Xbox and Fable have always gone hand in hand. That is what, I mean, Halo brought me to Xbox. Fable kept me on Xbox. So this is
It's a big title. They can't fuck that up. But you know what? They have history in making great games outside their genre because nobody had faith in them with Forza.
what did they make before Forza? What were they doing before Forza? Do y'all remember?
They did fucking Battlefield Hardline. They was hired guns like Ninja Theory was,
Uh-huh.
like Insomniac was. They great developers.
Okay. I mean,
What's tripping me out is they got 2 fucking huge franchises coming from the same studio.
in the same
Yeah.
year, roughly the same time
Right.
frame.
Well, it's the same time frame, but technically one got pushed back.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it
Well,
should have been
and-
out
and
last
they,
year.
They came into one of those projects late. I don't remember which one, because it started somewhere else, right?
It was Fable.
Fable.
Yeah.
They came into Fable late.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause-
they know how to make a game. I'm not worried about either one of them games, especially graphically.
Okay.
Because
Graphically, I'm
I
not
keep
worried.
telling people this is the first Forza they made on a new engine. That other Forza is old tech. That's last gen shit. That's not this gen.
What are you talking? Which Forza are you talking about? Forza Motorsport or Forza?
5.
Forza
Horizon 5.
No,
Horizon
they made 5. You're talking about the
is
other Forza. Forza, which one? Which the new?
What?
You were saying
Forza
the six-
Motorsport. Forza Motorsport
Mhm.
is the new engine. They didn't even touch that shit yet.
Yeah.
This is going to be their first game using it.
Oh,
It's going to be interesting to
So
see how it
there-
does in an
Forza
open world
Horizon
layout
6 is
compared
not going to be
that.
Unreal Engine 5.
I don't think so. I think it's the Forza Tech engine.
Oh, it's going to
Okay.
be a beast if it comes.
That Forza Tech engine is better than Unreal 5.
Did you see what they were able to do on both consoles with that tech?
Yo, exactly. That shit destroys fucking Unreal 5. People are still struggling with Unreal 5, and Unreal is supposed to be doing a lot of shit for you. It ain't working out that way.
It's because it's like the general tool, but if you have your
Yeah.
own really good engine, there's no point
Right.
in like
Yeah,
using
when a
it
lot of these
because you have a
developers
tool
build an
better.
engine for one specific genre of game that they do, those engines are always incredible.
Well, yeah, that's why Forza Tech, it's made for racing. So hopefully
Yeah.
anything
Well,
they do.
see, therein lies the rub of it all, right? Do I think they're going to make a stellar looking Fable? Yes, I have absolute faith that the Fable that they release is going to be stellar. Game mechanic wise, I'm also not worried because I know, I feel that Playground knows the game mechanic that we're looking for. And from what they showed thus far, it
let me
seems okay.
repeat that Playground came into it late. The story and stuff was already laid out by the time they got there.
Yeah, but the main thing of
started
Fable
working
was
on
the humor. You know, and that is a hard thing to sort of replicate.
Right.
But it's British humor, and that's what they're bringing to the game.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping because, like, and that's the thing that it's Fable is not like any other RPG. It's in the sense that if you strip Fable away from everything, what is it? It's basically a action
It's an
RPG.
action RPG.
Yeah, it's an
That's
action
what it
RPG.
is. That's what it is.
Yeah, but what made Fable Fable? What made Fable Fable was
Kicking
the
chickens.
humor, the kicking the chickens, the humor, the ability to your morality and your decisions based on your morality affected the world and the environment around you. And I know they said it's in there, but I just want to see how they implement it. It may even be better in many ways.
You know what?
Go ahead.
You know what fucked up? You know what fucked up the Fable series? Does anybody have that answer?
3 and then the whole
Fable Legends.
Connect.
No,
Yes.
that didn't fuck it up. Never came out.
Connect.
Fable
No.
Legends was in beta and it messed up a lot of stuff when they tried to charge for the
No,
villain packs.
what fucked up Fable was Milo.
Connect. What do you mean Milo?
No, Milo
Connect,
wasn't
right?
that- wasn't
Peter
that-
Mo-
wasn't
oh
that
yeah,
a tech
oh yeah.
demo?
Peter Monolith was doing Milo, right? That was his shit. Like he wanted a
That's
virtual
what
kid.
made Microsoft said, "Get the fuck out of here, you're bugging," because he spent a lot of money on some talking kid with Connect, and when it was a failure,
Yeah,
they told him you got to go. It was so bad they kicked him out.
and I mean, like, let's kind of spade a spade here, right?
That's what fucked up fucking Fable.
1 wasn't a stellar game. Fable 1, I'm not going to sit here and tell you Fable was a 10 out of 10. Or neither was 2, neither was 3.
Yeah, they weren't.
3
they were
But-
fun
love
games.
3.
Yeah, they
It
were
doesn't
fun
matter.
games.
It doesn't matter what they was. The fans like it.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter how much. It wasn't a great game, and it's just a fun, awesome game.
Exactly.
Nobody can say, "Oh, I want to play Minecraft." And do you see Minecraft? You're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I mean,
But
I don't
That was
call
exactly
that
what I
shit a
said the
game.
first time I saw it.
exactly. When I first saw that, I said, "Who the fuck want to play this shit?" Obviously, millions of people do. So, listen, Fable is a fan favorite, and it's good to have it back. It looked like it got the humor, the kicking the chicken shit. I never knew how big that was, and I was doing it, but I thought I was an idiot. But I'm not the only idiot out here, obviously. It's a big
No,
game, man.
Kicking the chicken is Fable's version of petting the dog. You know, it
Yeah.
ain't a game till you can pet the dog.
yeah.
You know?
But that was their claim to fame.
That's what she said.
No, she said she wants a doggy, not pet the dog.
No, she said pet the kitty.
Pet the kitty, yeah. You wrong animal. But maybe her kitty's a dog. You know, maybe she likes it that way. Anyhow, so
I hope not.
all right. No, we're not talking about you. Go away. All right, sorry. Anyhow, my dog came up. He said, so, all right. What about Forza? This also is going to be a big game for them as well, because this is where a lot of Forza players have wanted the franchise to go to. Because when you think about drifting and you think about modding your car and you think about all of this, you know, culture, street racing culture, it's, you know, Japan is usually what you think of, right? So
It has a good chance to be the Need for Speed game we've been wanting for fucking decades at this point now. That
Exactly.
the EA just hasn't given us.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping it is the need for speed that we're looking for, like this.
Well, and remember, and just because it's in Japan doesn't mean it's going to be, because the current Forza has drifting too.
All of the
So-
Forzas have it.
Right. So it's not like it's going to be just all of a
Right.
sudden they're in Japan and it's going to be all drifting all the time.
No.
It, you know,
It will be
It's just
awesome.
it's just part of their culture. But the
Right.
drifting
Yeah,
and
it's part of
fucking
their
fo-
culture.
it's part of their culture. So
I hope they
they're
have
gonna,
a
they're
scene.
gonna embrace it.
I hope they have a scene where you're racing through the cherry blossom forest and the cherry blossoms are falling down. There's just so much that
and a
content
guy
is sort
comes
of
past you in his big black car and says it's about family. You know?
Well, we did get that. We got that in 5.
Oh yeah, I got that. I'm not even gonna pretend like I didn't get that.
Yeah, we did get that. And we got Hot Wheels, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna pretend I didn't see that fast.
Forza
Furious.
is the shit.
I'm not gonna pretend I didn't feel that.
And we got two of my favorite cars: the Jurassic Park Jeep
Yeah.
Wrangler and the Back to the Future DeLorean.
Right, I
1,
got both
2,
of those.
and
I got-
3.
And we got a fucking warthog.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't. I feel like it'd be hard for them to mess up 6
They're
because
not
they
gonna fuck up 6.
like
ain't worried
as
about
someone who
that.
doesn't even like racing games. I love Forza. It's
Yeah.
just such a fun racing experience.
That's right.
The only thing I really wish for them to change is get rid of that fucking gambling mechanic where you spin the wheels and get free cars and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
take that out of there. How was
What?
start in a dog shit car, work your way through races, buy a better car, the tried and true method. Because I spun
If
that
you
wheel
want
in
that
Forza
play
Horizon
Gran
5.
Turismo, dude. If you want
Yeah.
that.
I like
No,
the spin wheels.
I spun that wheel and I got one of the fastest cars in the entire game in hour 1.
Yeah,
Well, you got lucky. You got lucky.
I spun the wheel, and you know what I got? I got that dinky little car
Ford
with the 3
Fiesta?
wheels.
Yeah,
The dinky
yeah.
little, and you know what? No, but I had the most fun because I got that dinky little
Is
car
that
with the 3 wheels.
BMW where you got to get in the front, like the
It
front
has-
opens up?
It was like the tiny little one with 3 wheels. I got
Yeah,
it,
I
but
got
then
one
I
of those.
turned it into a
The
clown
peel.
car,
The peel. You got the peel.
and it was a garbage car. It was absolutely garbage. But I turned it into this clown car, and then people kept inviting me to their motorcades. They'd have like all these nice cars. They'd be like, "Join me, join me."
And you ain't lived till you soup that peel up to do about 300 miles an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I spun a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, and they should already did 300 miles an hour.
This just sounds
Also,
like some old
the
ass
fun when
lasagna.
I made a free ice cream van.
Oh, you raced with a free ice cream van?
No, you make junk cars to race with. Like they're obviously a bad car that's not gonna get you anywhere. But you just like I had a white van and it had free ice cream and a ice cream thing slapped on the side of it and it said free ice cream, and I would race with
Yeah,
it.
but
Of course,
then
you
she
come in
swapped-
last place, but it's funny.
You swapped a fucking Hemi into it.
A 454 big block.
Well, I mean, I think this game is going. Both of these games are going to be interesting because again, they're made by the same studio and they're coming out pretty much. I mean, I don't want to say back to back, but
It is back to back. Shit,
A re-
nobody released games in a year like that.
yeah,
Shout out to
they
Obsidian.
don't. And you gotta hand it off to both them, and you have to hand off kudos to Obsidian because they
because Lorian did the same thing last year. Shit, yeah. Game. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And you gotta. And I'm not saying like okay, Avowed was the greatest game in the world, or it was like
Avowed was awesome.
it was
Avowed
good. It was
awesome.
a fun game. It was a fun game.
Wrong.
Man, I actually am gonna admit that Outer Worlds 2, I was a little more disappointed at some of the gameplay because of Avowed.
Yeah.
I would respect that, but you fucking just play indies all day.
To be honest with you, I was more.
So indies have good gameplay.
Yeah, whatever.
I would
That's how
say-
they sell indies. For their
especially-
gameplay.
I would say for Avowed versus the Outer Worlds 2, I think some of the side quests in Avowed were more fleshed out than they were in Outer Worlds 2. So
I think the thing is you had to find the side quests in Outer Worlds
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But they both suck. And I was excited for Outer Worlds 2, and I ended up liking it less than Outer Worlds 1, which I didn't think was going to be the case because I thought gameplay-wise it looked like a much better game, and I ended up liking the first one more.
But you wouldn't
I
say
love Avowed too.
you wouldn't stretch it to the point where you would say it's a bad game. It's a good game. It just wasn't.
It is.
just wasn't-
it is
I
a
mean,
good game. It is a good game.
I didn't finish Outer Worlds 2. I did finish Avowed though,
Yeah.
but I didn't really care for that one all that much. But at least I finished it. Outer Worlds 2, I got fucking bored, and the mission markers were a pain in the ass. And I was like, dude, fuck this game. I just stopped playing it.
But to release 2 games of such caliber and such size, what essentially amounts to back to back, if it's happening in the same year, if you want to talk about it. I know there are 2 developments in the same publisher, but still. But
It is back to back
Yeah,
release
I
in
mean,
the same year.
I mean, if any developer could do that in today's time, I mean, you have to
It's
say
crazy.
kudos. Yeah, I mean, even if they come out as
Even though I
7.5,
didn't like Keeper.
But yeah, I mean, but you're not meant to like Keeper. But I mean, you may not have liked Keeper, but it was a decent game. There was nothing
mean,
wrong with Keeper.
I couldn't get past the tilting of the fucking tower in the beginning. I said, fuck this.
But the gameplay
he
mechanic
learns
was
to
all
walk
right.
after that part. He
I'm
learns
not
to
saying
walk
the
after
game
that.
wasn't good, but it couldn't. That shit was like, what the fuck is this?
It reminded me a lot of Octodad. I don't know if y'all played Octodad. It was also
I like Octodad. That's some real indie shit that fucking Cozy probably gave Game of the Year to, but whatever.
yeah.
No, that was Vampire something, right?
Vampire Survivors.
no.
Survivors.
That's what took her soul. That's different.
Nope, mine was the altars.
No,
Oh, that
Cozy.
was good. Okay, that was good. I will
Also
give
an
it-
indie.
that was a great game.
That one
Yes.
got I wanted to like that game more than I did, but after a while the micromanagement just got to be too
That's
much.
exactly why I liked it.
I
Yeah,
know.
this is why I don't listen to her bullshit.
Yeah. She's like, I love working when I'm not at work.
Right.
No, it's sort of like, the kind of people that like games that are you set up a system and manage that system. I like those kind of games. Like Sims, City, Sims.
Somebody
Games
shut
where you're
her-
actually managing
Shut the
things.
fucking bird up first and then her.
I only play Sim City so I can set up the city and then fucking set the tornadoes on it.
Well, let me
Yeah,
ask you guys this.
or what I used to do in the old days, Godzilla. You had a code you could trigger Godzilla. You rip that
Yep.
fucker apart. Yeah.
Well, let's pivot a little bit. I mean, we always get sort of mired in the weekly news and everything. And since it's been a light week, I've really not asked you guys about this. And it's a topic that it is, of course, going to it's going to become worse, or not. I don't want to say worse, but it's going to become a known issue, I think, as the years progress. And it is just the input of AI in gaming these days. And it seems like every other week there's always a developer going on these news web pages and saying, oh yeah, our games have this type of minimal AI, or these games are not going to have any AI, or blah 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 blah. What? Okay,
Yeah, and then we find out they fucking lied every fucking time.
okay, but let's go down the list and let's start with you, and start with you, Noah, and ask about what do you think is the appropriate use of AI in gaming, and when do you
Whatever
think
the
it's too
fuck
egregious?
they need it for. Like, they're still paying someone to use the generative AI. So like, I don't care what they use it for. If they need to use the AI for something, I don't understand why. I understand people are fear. Oh, they're going to get rid of our jobs, and obviously that is a fear. But when it's just to make some bullshit art for menus and stuff, like I don't see the big fucking deal. Who cares?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. You didn't see CES?
No,
Did you watch any of that shit about AI?
no.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear the statement when they was on AMD stage and they was talking about all this AI and what it takes 300 people to make a movie, we could do it with 30? You don't see nothing wrong with that.
I think that technology is going to advance. It has always advanced over the course of
That ain't what I
time.
asked you though.
I'm answering your question. Technology always advances. It's been doing it since the beginning of time. And every time a new technology comes out where they go, oh no, millions of people are going to lose their jobs, something else comes in and they find something else to do. Like, how are we going to create these tools and then say, hey, look at these amazing tools that you can use, but you can't use them?
I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about the impact of AI is gonna be fucking major. Look what people are just doing on social media with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. But also,
There's
the
no
impact
but.
AI
People
could have.
are
hold on.
going to
No,
lose
they-
their
they-
jobs, bro.
Well, even half
the
the
impact
half
that
the
AI could
videos
have-
on
hold on.
YouTube are annoyingly AI generated. You click on it, and you've seen
Yeah.
that AI
They're-
YouTube. It's like some
they've
random,
actually
yeah.
I'm on the inside with YouTube. I can tell you this because I'm in partner meetings left and right. They are doing something about that. Instagram is the only one that's not so far.
No, but the impact that it may have is maybe they make games faster.
Oh, okay. Listen to this. That benefits us because we're not in that industry. But guess what? The Instagram models that was twerking is getting less views because of AI.
I don't give a fuck about them.
No, but this is how far low that it's affecting. You understand? It's not. I don't care about them either. But what I'm saying is, that's crazy. You would never think you would hear girls that was getting money for that beefing
Right.
about
And
AI
listen,
replacing them already.
When computer graphics came in, production set designers were like, "Oh, this is bullshit. Computers are going to make the whole fucking world, and we're not going to have jobs." Guess what? They still have jobs.
Well, here's the difference, though, and even wider
Okay.
than gaming. The way AI is, it's not just going to affect gaming; it's going to affect every aspect of our life, and literally hundreds of thousands of jobs, hundreds of thousands.
More than that, Paul.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
the-
We'll
yeah,
probably-
Listen,
I
just
want
an
to talk about.
estimate.
Keep going because this is
So
what
are,
I want to say.
are we
This.
supposed to put a cap on the advancement of technology?
Yes, you don't fucking. You
Yes.
didn't watch the Matrix, motherfucker.
I just don't believe in that.
Yes.
What happens to society when nobody can get a job because AI does all the work?
Listen, this is not
Okay,
as
what
much
happens
as
when
much
hold
of a
on, hold
techie
on,
that
time
I
out.
am,
What
man. I
happens-
can't
what
co-sign
happens
that.
What happens when AI finds cures to diseases that doctors have not been able to solve for fucking decades?
Right. Then they're gonna just lock it away like they do all the other cures and make us fucking get milked by the fucking medical industry.
When was the last time that medicine ever cured
that's
anything?
a tinfoil hat
here?
answer.
When was the last time medicine ever cured anything? I remember back in the day when HIV was on the scene of a hotbed in the 80s. Oh, we're gonna find a cure. We're gonna find a cure. In the early 90s, they found a cocktail of drugs that would help you live with the disease. After that, all the buzz about cure died. Now you go if you have HIV, you have to take these medications all your life. Why? Because you're going to be a customer all your life.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to be a cut. Right.
Yeah.
They don't want a cure. They want a Band-Aid.
They
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like
That's what I'm saying. Yo, bro, I'm a tech guy, man. But when I watch CES, I just was shaking my head to see studios go from 300 to 30. When they showed they had some shit with the Hobbits, right? They took a picture of the Hobbit layout, put it into the AI. The fucking the AI generated a 3D model that you could walk through.
Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware
That
of the
shit
AI's
was
capabilities.
crazy. And I said, if they're gonna be doing this in games, you don't need the artists, you don't need the people that's doing these geometries. That was crazy in itself.
Fabio.
So now one person draws the fucking thing and it says, well, make a level out of this. And you know how many people it took to do that? Now they did that shit on stage live. I said, "Ooh, that's not good. That's not good."
Wise, can I go next? I gotta get off here.
Yeah,
and
go
play a
ahead.
game with my daughter.
Go ahead.
But as somebody who is a journalist and studies AI, I've been given access to the same systems.
Why he try to act like the rest of us is inferior? Did you see how he starts his statement?
No, hold on. No, I actually I have access to a Hollywood studio engine of AI. Okay, so I have unlimited access to generate what I can make 2 whole movies in like 30 minutes. Okay, I have unlimited access. But I'm going to tell you this:
I want to do a porn starring me. Let's do it.
I could put your face
coming.
on it. So I will put your face
coming.
on it and use Paul's voice on you. I will imitate his voice with it.
As long as I got on pineapple underwear, I'm good.
No, you're gonna have mustard underwear. But so the problem
Brown
with
mustard.
AI,
Even better.
Brown
Even better.
So when he shits his pants, no one can
no,
tell.
we're gonna do white mayo.
Whether it's spicy or not, we don't
okay.
know. That we'll leave to you to find out.
AI is a double-edged sword, right? Supernova makes some points here where it's going to advance society. It's going to do great things for society. It's going to give people, handicapped people an opportunity to create and all this stuff. Like, I mean, there's things that Paul could do with AI that he couldn't do
It's
right.
not handicapped. It's
without
mechanically
AI.
challenged.
Okay, mechanically challenged. But then you have the other side.
Oh, they like that. I saw your face, Paul.
Lemon is bringing up about the jobs in the industry. It's going to crush a lot of jobs, and these jobs are not coming back. The jobs that AI is going to displace is going to displace more jobs than it could ever replace. AI is going to get to a point where AI can program itself. It's going to be autonomous. It's going to be able to do everything on its own, rebuild itself, put out cars, drive, all this by itself with little interaction. And the CEO billionaires in this industry, like Ellison and Elon Musk, who are all richer, yes, but who are all very pro-capitalistic, right? Like themselves. They love having money and making money. This is what their answer was when AI displaces everybody's job. We'll just give everybody universal basic income. But Elon Musk wants $1 trillion right now, but he's okay with giving everybody else universal basic income when AI takes over everybody's job. But all these billionaires are going to have this money to buy up all the land, control the farms, control everything. It's a double-edged sword. Like, I like it right now because I could do a lot of stuff with it. It's so cool. but I don't like the fact that there's a large displacement. The video game industry is going to be disrupted. Hollywood's going to be disrupted. You're not
That's
going to
right.
need
That's the
cameramen.
main two. That's the main
Yeah,
two.
but I think it's going to affect those
industries
less
they
than
was
you
talking
think
about.
because of the unions.
You need to go back and
No,
watch CES,
no.
and you'll see.
SAG can't even stop the advancement of AI. They've tried with NAVA, and they have to cave into certain demands from these companies just to keep so many union jobs. It's not strong enough to displace these billionaires, because these billionaires, right? AI is not just America. That's the biggest problem, is that if AI was just America, our government could regulate it based on the people's vote. But AI is in China, okay?
It's everywhere. Everywhere.
China does not care about the same regulations
And
that America
all
cares.
of these governments are hell bent on being the best in AI because, as Putin said, the person who masters AI will be the controller, will be the ruler of the world. You know,
in China,
it's
China is right now pretty much at the top. They could do almost everything with AI. Just tap button, come up with a whole new Genshin Impact game. Their AI is crazy. If you ever get access to some of their models, it is insane what they could do over there.
You know what? I'm gonna have to buy me some 1,000,000-degree sunblock because AI is gonna blow us up.
No, I mean,
Well, you know, hold on. Lemon brings up
You
another
ever
good
heard
point
of
that I
fucking
just forgot.
Skynet?
That's the other point that he just brought
that
up. Is
bitch
these
went
AI
live on my birthday, August the 29th.
These AI data centers that are coming to your neighborhood, they're going to get tax breaks from the electric company. And guess whose rates are going to go up? Our rates are going to go up.
Yep.
We're going to subsidize these tech companies' AI data centers. And Elon Musk actually tried to generate his own electricity in Texas for his AI data center. And now Texas is trying to sue him, saying that the propeller engines that he's using is not regulated by the government. So they're trying to stop him from making his own energy so that they could charge the people. Make it make sense.
Why the fuck we always talking about Elon Musk? He's not even fucking American.
Why the fuck do you think that Trump
Because
is
he has
hell bent
a lot
on
of-
Greenland?
He is now. He's got citizenship.
He has a lot
Why
of
in the
say
fuck
in
do you
AI
think?
space.
Why in the fuck do you think Trump is hell bent on Greenland? Well, it's twofold. Number one, when the polar ice caps melt because of all of the global warming, all of the Arctic Circle becomes open now, and it becomes a viable trade route and a viable route for.
According to the experts, that was supposed to happen 25 years
Well,
ago.
it's happening. Okay, it may be a little bit longer, but it will happen. Trust me.
Why? You'll be dead. Shut up.
Actually, I know that. I'm probably going to be dead in the next couple of years. But that's our point.
There's a reason
You
why
better
they,
not
why
be,
they changed the
bitch.
name from global warming to climate change, because now no matter what the change is, they go, oh, climate change, global warming, things had to get hotter, and if they didn't, they couldn't say anything.
And then
So now
on top
climate
of
change
that,
is like it can
Greenland
apply to
is
anything.
basically a tundra. Okay. And if you're going to build a big ass data center that generates a shit ton of heat, guess what would be the best place to put it? Like, just saying, in a cold ass environment. And guess what? It doesn't get any more cold than Greenland.
Only 15% of Greenland isn't under a kilometer of ice.
Yeah. But that's what I'm
That's
saying. But
crazy.
like if you want to keep your electronics cool, you can do very well there, So,
But the problem, but if they did put AI data centers there, it would melt it so much quicker that it wouldn't even be worth it. But the trade route is very important. You're correct on that.
Shit, United States trying to take over the Panama Canal.
Well, we actually built
the
it.
fucking thing.
I know we built it. I know we built it.
We're not taking it over. We're taking it back.
yeah.
Taking
China-
it back, right?
Well,
right.
China
America
stole it from
finally
us, yeah.
woke up and said, look, we're fucking controlling it. The only reason this shit was running to begin with was because we were regulating this shit. So let's go ahead and regulate.
Listen, I just want Canada so I can cross the border and buy DJI
Shit,
drones.
control
with no
all
problem,
of
okay?
control all
There's
of
a
the
way to
Western
how to buy
Hemisphere for all I
DJI
give a
drones
fuck.
right
Control it
now.
all. Shit. we're all-
Clowns, if you want a DJI drone, I know how to do it
Okay.
No, but
right now.
but okay, no,
I'm about to buy one for my birthday.
but from
Another one.
But from your perspective, when would AI be too egregious for you to? Let me go to Fabio because Fabio just walked in. He didn't even say anything.
He didn't walk. He rolled in like fucking Cerebral Paul and that supernova nigga.
Clowns, can you still stay with us for a few minutes, or you have to drop?
I'm gonna have to drop right now. But last thing I was gonna say is I put something in the DM of the that I made. I don't know if I put it in Retro Renegades, but I think I put in your DM too. That's a AI thing that I made within 10 seconds. I made that within 10 seconds, and that is me behind the camera mapped to my face and my voice AI changed it all to make it look
It's your
like that
fucking
girl.
doppelganger.
You say you put it in our chat?
Yeah, I think I put it in your DM.
It sounds like a lot like what they do with Suno, that one that you put your voice in and it makes a song with you singing.
Oh,
the
you mean
song.
that woman with big tits?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
That took me 10 seconds with the AI engine that I have access to.
Hold on.
And it mapped my face. Like it's me talking to the camera, me doing everything to the camera.
You're
And
probably
it
doing it to yourself.
changed
Yeah,
the
you should,
voice.
it's just like those YouTube videos you see about the fucking Sasquatches in the fucking middle of the supermarkets and shit.
Well, no, those are made with VO3. Those are made with
Oh,
VO3.
those aren't with AI?
VO3 is an AI engine.
Yo,
Yes.
That's you
Hey
and Pink?
babes, I'm on my way to grab my morning coffee. Hope you're all having a great day. I was just thinking, what games should we play together today? Drop your faves below. Love you guys.
That AI is off.
Hey,
she
babes.
just kissed the
Oh.
side of
Well,
her
I know,
cheek.
but I told you 10 seconds. That took me 10 seconds to
Yeah.
make
I
me
didn't
staring at
realize
my.
that was you. That's when I put she needs to play. I said, but she needs to play Pop Them Titties.
That's what he looks like when he takes his bindings off of his chest.
That's just
Is
me
that your
staring at my
fetish now?
OBS tiny bot camera and having the AI engine up in front of me saying, "This is
Carlo, you've
that's
lost a
what I'm
lot
doing."
of weight. And when did you gain tits?
Tell me about it.
So, first of all, you shaved and
Yes.
you came out the closet at the same time.
Keep it up, Lemon, and you're gonna.
Why you didn't make a dude? Why you gotta make a chick with nice tits?
It didn't
Are
come out
you
of the
trying
closet.
to?
He's
Are you
trans,
trying
but he
to tell
loves
us
women
something?
still.
Are
No.
you, but he's talking to himself.
My next one's gonna be an AI Lemon,
It better be because this shit is
and
weird.
it's gonna sound like Paul.
Listen,
Oh,
if you
no.
want to do the Bruce Jenner shit, man, just let us know. We
No,
will
that's-
still accept you.
That's not happening. I'm just proving a point because the OnlyFans girls are very upset about this. They said AI is going to take their jobs.
It is taking it. The twerking hoes are down bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, for years now, we've already had Instagram models that were pictures, and they were 100% AI fabricated beings.
Oh, yeah,
They're making tens of millions of dollars a year, and they're not even real people.
So what you're talking about, you're going to give a whole lot of people a whole lot of free money
You know
to
what?
sit your ass at home. You're going to give them a VR headset. You're going to give them an AI so they can pretty much say, AI, create, I want to fuck Emma Watson.
You know what? You know what Dread Pool said to me?
You're telling me I can make Salma Hayek or
You
Scarlett
should make
Johansson
an
say whatever the fuck I
OnlyFans
want?
page, right?
Deal.
Yeah.
Use this doppelganger bitch that you created and get rich.
That's the plan. So I talked to Dreadpool about this, and Dreadpool said, "Hey, why don't you do that and then have private chats? And as soon as you get all the guys to donate, you say you're going to do something, and then just disconnect."
Oh my lord!
He's going to couple hundred people in there.
After they donate, you just cut the camera to yourself. Be like, gotcha, bitch.
Oh my god!
No! Don't ruin it. You cut the camera, and next week when you pop up, say, "I gotta pay my bills." And watch how many people donate.
A legendary Yobi says the Florida government said he wants to tax OnlyFans models 50%. Does that?
I'll incorporate her in Delaware to avoid the tax.
Was that DeSantis wanted that shit? 50% off those poor OnlyFans. I thought there was no tax on tips. I thought they did that.
All right, guys, I gotta drop off.
Appreciate it, Klaus. Thank you for stopping on by, man.
All right, later.
Fabio, tell us what you feel about AI and the moving in, because you're in it, so like you're in tech and all that stuff. So tell us, like,
yo, who's breathing in a mic like that?
That's Fabio. Fabio, lower the mic from your mouth a little bit because it's picking up your nose breathing is what it's doing.
My bad.
He's out of breath from taking the lady to Pound Town.
My bad there.
No,
I can vouch for that.
I thought Bushido came in here with his no neck.
Bushido has visitors over. He said he's going to be on when they leave. Apparently, their houses have not left yet.
My bad there, boys. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck you, first of all.
Hello, my name is Fabio. Fuck you.
Don't be mad at us because you came here sniffing
I know,
cocaine.
we don't need obscene phone calls. Those are old.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the best introduction. First of all, fuck you.
Like that. You like that, don't you, bitch?
I'm gonna make an AI of myself dressed as a woman, just saying "fuck you" all the time, and that's it. No, but like, what I think about AI, I think the main issue when it comes to AI, especially on gaming, is many companies, especially the ones that are owned by a big publisher, they are, instead of using AI as a proper tool, they are trying to replace the people that do the damn thing for it.
What was that company,
Like-
Fabio, that they said that they were creating the program that would eventually that the company used to fire them with? That like they were programming the program, and the program that they programmed for put them out of a job. What was that developer? I forgot who it was. Do you remember who I was talking about?
Damn. Honestly,
Cyberdyne.
Who?
Was that it?
I said Cyberdyne.
Because when it comes to that type of shit, I would imagine actually either EA or Microsoft actually.
I'm building a fucking bunker.
No. I do want to say it was somebody in Microsoft. Remember they had all those layoffs, and one of the publishers.
Why you want to blame Microsoft? Stop.
It could have been EA. Okay, it could have been even Take Two. But there was people who were laid off when all the layoffs were going on early last year, and they said that we literally were making the program that would later on, because of that program, would make us not have a job. So I forgot what developer that was. So I don't know. But anyhow.
Like I do agree with Super when it comes to we should not necessarily put a cap in technology advancements, but at the same time we need to understand and like always keep on the limits that technology will always be just a tool and not the and not the one who actually does the job. You know what I mean? We use
Right.
that to serve us, not the contrary. And for some goddamn reason, many companies are trying to just, okay, how do I not spend that much money? Simple. Just replace everyone by
Okay,
AI.
but let me ask.
It's going
Maybe
to
my-
do a
Yeah,
whatever
like
fuck you want.
even in motorsports, they've used AI to design frames and support structures inside the vehicles that are organically shaped, that are lighter than if they were to like mill it out of a single piece of aluminum or steel or whatever. And
understand,
no
but-
one could have come up with that design. The AI was able to, though.
Yeah, but but that's an example where AI was used
Right, as a
as
tool.
the
Yeah.
tool, as the tool,
Mhm.
not as the developer. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what I'm trying to. Because otherwise, one example where like, okay, they just didn't think about this at all and just okay, let the AI do its shit, was with one Call of Duty event from the Black Ops 6 game, from a Christmas event, where like they made a banner of a zombie Santa Claus and it had 7 fingers. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well, you know what I am afraid of is that AI is good at repetitive tasks, and a lot of these games that we're getting, especially the ones on a yearly incremental cycle, is that. Like, I mean, you look at your Maddens, you look at your FIFAs, and all that stuff. There's really, I mean, unless you're going to just from the ground up recreate all the AI, the engines and the models and everything like that. Year to year, I don't see why.
Madden could already be done with AI.
Exactly.
Because
You
all
know
you
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
do
Or
is
even
update the players, update the years. Hell, in that case, they would remember to update the
Yeah,
years on all the screens. You know, so
You're just playing Madden from 15 years ago with a roster update.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that, like either Madden or NBA 2K.
Any of those that are
all
kind
the
of,
same.
you
It's
know,
all the same thing.
And that,
rinse, repeat, you know.
but
It's like-
but if they're effective at it, there's all those people who are having a job, just working, and some people do not care about the game; they just want a job. Like there's some computer programmers who chose to be computer programmers because job stability. There will always be a fucking Madden every year. I'm going to program for Madden. I don't care for Madden. I don't play Madden. I'm just tasked to program for Madden. So they know they have a job
Actually,
every year, and they will be out of a job.
I know somebody that was part of some of the gaming companies, and he said he just got out of gaming. He said that was the hardest 15 years of my life because of the instability in gaming.
Right.
Not knowing if you were going to get laid off, not knowing if the company was going to get sold, and he said it was constant everywhere he went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That it's an ongoing pressure.
That's why I drive the fucking bus.
Well,
yeah,
because logically speaking, the biggest cost of a game is the developers. Like in any business, the biggest cost is the payroll. So the biggest cost for a developer will be the developers. Like and that's common sense, right? So because those
now they can get a job with no crunch.
and those guys don't come cheap. I mean, the minimum starting salary is upwards of like 70 or 80K. I would say, right? A starting salary
50.
Even now, I thought they went
for the base programmer. Yeah, the base programmer.
It's 50.
is a load of
It's
money,
like on the lower end of like the spectrum for like where you go if you want to make money as a programmer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't go into gaming.
Well, especially now. I mean, and see, and that's
it never was like all the other programmers working on other companies were making a lot more, like starting.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, these are all the jobs that are going to be gone. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, from a business standpoint, yeah, if you're a corporation, if you're trying to cut costs and you got a game that's iterative in nature, then why in the fuck would you hire somebody to do an iterative job when an AI computer can do it plus or minus within 10% of accuracy of what you're looking for? And you can hire less people. But, you know, the scary thing is going to be is that I feel that like when they get something hot, like for example, a Clair Obscur, right? They're going to use AI because by that time, I think AI is only going to get better. They're going to start they're going to start churning out Clair Obscurs or ilk of that almost on a bi-yearly basis and kill the thing for it, you know, and that's what I'm afraid of. I think that people are it's going to be like the whole fucking Me Too, like they used to do, right? Somebody makes a game and then other people make a similar game. It's going to be the same thing, but on steroids. They're going to see something that's going to go fucking hot, and then all the developers are going to use AI to create a similar game, and then they're going to fucking flood the market. And that's what I'm afraid of. And that will be the fucking death knell to me in gaming. That will be when gaming
That already
in and of itself will
happens
pretty much
now
be-
Yeah.
without AI.
Huh?
Didn't PlayStation basically get a bit of a bunch of crap AI games? They were all made pretty much by the same
Yeah,
person.
they got rid of the games like Jumping Burrito, Jumping Pizza, Jumping Taco, where it looks like you just tap X or hold X and make the fucking thing jump up and down, and you get trophies. They're like those easy platinum games you can platinum in like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And there's like 100 different variations made by the same developer. They just basically changed the food item out, and PlayStation nuked all those from the fucking store.
Finally.
Wait, you're telling me they took
Yeah,
out
100%.
Jumpy? You're telling me they took out fucking Jumpy Burrito? God damn, I wanted to buy that game.
No,
Son of a
Jumping
bitch.
Burrito, Jumping Pizza, Jumping
Son of a
Taco.
bitch.
Yeah.
And here's
That
another
was my
no,
favorite.
and here's another thing.
Fabio, boy.
And here's another thing I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of that the games that are made by hand by independent developers with no AI, these big publishers will find a way of charging us more money. Oh, this is a bespoke game. This is not an AI game, you know? So like it's going to be the difference between getting a custom tailored suit and a ready-made suit off of JCPenney, you know?
Man, they'll find a way to do that either way. Either
Right.
they'll do it the way you say, or they'll do it the inverse, and they'll say, "This is a superior product. We're using AI generation. Hand us $90, please." Like it doesn't matter. They're gonna find a way to try to scam more money out of us, no matter what.
There's soon enough going to be a moment where they're going to be saying it's not AI, it's machine learning, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
all.
that
And that's the
100%.
market strategy.
Oh yeah. Well, Lemon fell. Where did Lemon go? Did he drop her for some reason? So, I don't know.
Well, not only that, but your
I feel
AI
sorry for my
games, your corporations are going to be able to sell their AI slop at a cheaper price because they didn't put any work into it.
Exactly.
And your developers that actually do the work, they're going to have to charge full price for their game because they have mouths to feed.
Mhm.
They have people that they need to sustain. And these big corporations won't. They'll just have 2 data farms that did it all this is what I want. Okay, here you go. 16 hours later.
And you see, the problem is going to be like, for example, it's going to be the whole Wii all over again. Like the Wii was the best-selling console, but why do people look at it like it was a piece of shit console? Because of all the fucking shovelware was on that shit. And that's what's going to happen. All these consoles are going to come out. There's gonna be
I
a
also
ton of
think
shovel
that
fucking ware.
I think we're a long way away from like AI making full-on games though that are like to the level of like an amazing 10 out of 10 game. I'm sure the AI will be able to make really beautiful levels and really
Mhm.
nice character models and maybe write great dialogue, but like putting all the pieces together into like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece game or a 9 out of 10 game, I don't know that the AI is going to be able to do all of that.
Remember, because AI.
I don't
for
think
a
it'll be able to
while.
write the good dialogue. though.
AI can only pull from what's already there and what it has access to. It cannot create
Yeah.
per se.
At least not
No.
now.
And I think, I think the bigger problem will be like if you have enough creators that are just like hiding their stuff, so AI has less to pull from.
Yep.
That'll be a problem.
So, I mean, And I guess in a way, if you look at it, the positive in all this would be like maybe games might. I mean, if I know it might be shovel crap, but in general, games might get cheaper and more expensive at the same time. If that makes
They
sense.
won't get cheaper. Remember,
They
prices
won't.
never go down.
I mean,
They will never do that.
I mean,
Makes
it's
no
just
sense.
like, but you see, this is what I don't understand. It's like people are now they're coming out like, and you hear news articles. Larian will come out and say, okay, our games will not have AI. Somebody will come out and say, okay, we're going to do AI, but we're only going to do this amount of it. And then somebody's going to say, no, we're going to do all this. And I'm like, it just like everywhere in the place. And I'm like, I just wanted to know, like, okay, well, what did you guys think? Do you think that this is just an inevitability? And are you okay with it? Like, are you okay with basically developers taking shortcuts to a certain extent? And you also
got to remember that when you use AI, it doesn't spit out exactly what you want
right
on the first try. How many times do they have to re-roll and re-roll and re-roll and modify the wording?
According to one of the guys that worked on that stupid Pepsi commercial, they worked on that solid for 2 whole months, and I'm like, that was 2 months worth of work.
AI?
Really?
Because of the prompts they had to put in.
Yeah.
I'm like,
because
those
it may not
last
spit out
quick
what you
cuts
want.
caught you 2 months. Yeah, you guys are really bad at your job. You guys are really.
Yeah, because you can think you're prompting it for exactly what you want, and maybe it spits out something because it doesn't know what's in your head. It spits out something that's kind of what you want, but not 100%. So you re-roll or you adjust the prompts, and
I was
take
looking at that
hours
going,
to get something.
you probably could have done
just
that
for a
entire
character
commercial.
model.
You probably could have done that entire commercial in 2 months without AI and not had the sleepless nights. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so like
even with the music, like even if I get lyrics I'm 100% happy with, I put it into the Suno app and I tell it what genre and I give it all my prompts and stuff. I may have to roll 50 times until I find something that I'm like, yeah, okay, I like that. And even that thing, I may have to go tweak individual sections in the editor to re-roll individual sections to get something that I really like. It's not going to spit out. I mean, it'll spit out something great on the first try, but
So
it might not be
you have Sunos
what
of
you
you
want.
singing songs? You have Sunos of you singing songs? Did you?
Not my voice. I just use the voice that it creates.
I know it's one thing to do is it'll take.
So
your
the
voice and
most the most diving into AI that I've done is being a Adobe subscriber and using
The generative fill.
using Photoshop and Premiere. I have so many AI credits given to me, but anytime I want to, like, I still have to go on and do a search with Bing and take photos and then remove backgrounds from people's faces and stuff, because the problem with the AI that I've found is that so much of it that's available to the consumer, if you put anybody's proper name in there, if you put any company's name, any device's proper name, it'll spit out a bunch of garbage that has nothing to do with it because it's not allowed to alter or implicate any real life thing.
Yeah,
and that
just
pisses
like
me off.
with the Suno shit, you can't put hair metal or thrash metal style in the style of Metallica. You can't do that. So like you have to go on the websites and there's whole fucking catalogs of like, here's the artist, here's the prompts you need to put in to sound kind of like that artist to get like be a workaround. But you can't just put in the artist name. It'll say we can't do that.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, there's something going on this week as well on Twitter. Like everyone is posting photos saying, "Hey Grok, put me in this outfit," or Grok put me in this thing or whatever, right? So like I don't know why that's a
fun
thing, but oh well, it's been a thing
because it's funny. They're putting dudes in bikinis with big tits. It's just funny.
Oh, okay. And then there's another one where they give you like 4 random pieces and they say click here, and the next thing they just sort of like mosaic themselves in the right order or something. I mean, I don't know what's going on with fucking Twitter. It's like all I can say is that with all this stuff, like. Right now, my parents used to say when, with the whole internet age and the computers and everything, my parents are like, technology is moving too fast. And when I was in it, I was like, well, no, it's not moving fast. It's moving right about speed. And now I feel like my parents. So I'm like, well, shit, this thing is going way out of fucking control. Like I don't like, and I'm getting like, it's pushed out.
Technology exponentially speeds up.
Right. But it's like, it's gotten to the point where like my job, right? I use 2 AIs to generate tests, and I use one AI to generate a prompt so that the other AI that's better at generating math problems can generate the math problems or test more efficiently, so I don't
So
have to
what
keep
you're
redoing
saying
the
is
prompts.
that the school should just fire you then, or what you're saying?
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're like, and yeah, I mean, you're righteous. Well, no. It's not teaching them. It's
Look at
just
him.
giving
No,
them
no,
a
no.
test. Yeah, so,
I mean, to
Well,
be
it's
fair,
not teaching that yet.
not yet.
I mean, no, I think that's the problem. Like, AI is far away from being able to actually teach people because math is just logic.
Mhm.
And sadly, people are just, you see how people lack any sort of critical literacy,
Oh, I know.
media literacy,
No, I
like
know. I know.
any sort of so it can
Like
give them
today,
the
this today,
response they
we had a
want.
problem, a word problem. It's like a boat was going downstream at 21 miles per hour. A boat, it was going upstream for 18 miles per hour. 3 people raise their hand. Why is it going slower in one direction and faster in the other? I'm like, oh fucking God.
You know what upstream and downstream means.
So I had an argument with someone.
Don't drink the water downstream from a buffalo field. Okay?
Yeah, I had an
Yeah.
argument with someone where I was explaining to them and is the same as adding. As adding 2 things together.
Right.
And they were just like trying to argue with me, like, no, that's adding. This, and I was just like,
Yeah, but it's
Let me
like
walk
put
away.
2 and 4 together. It equals 6. It's the same shit.
That's 42.
But
He
here's the
answered everything.
scarier thing. Like, as it is, thanks to calculators and computers and whatever, the general student population has just been getting dumber. And with AI, it's getting even much worse and faster. Like kids these days are coming to me in 10th and 11th grade, not able to tell me if 2 negatives multiply to give me a positive or a negative. Honest to God, I kid you fucking not. It is so far gone.
The new generation's fucked anyway, because even with all the tools we have at our disposal, some kids just won't even take the time to do a fucking 5-second Google search to find the answer to whatever problem
and
they're
even
having.
if they do a Google search, they just grab the first answer they see.
And which is
it's usually the AI thing at the top of the screen. Man.
Because we just jokingly, people used to say, well, they're going to have access to all this knowledge. Things are going to be so much better. People be so much smarter. We're seeing the exact opposite.
Right.
They don't know. They don't know how to discern the truth from the crap that's made up at all.
It's a perfect storm right now. You've got all these people who sort of pigeonhole themselves into a specific group thanks to social media. And now thanks to AI generated content, they could sort of be in their own echo chamber to an nth degree. So you're talking about a very, very volatile situation in civilization as a whole.
You're talking about Jason Shearer. Yeah, well, he's just like that.
Yeah, I mean, and you can see it only, propagating to, like the worst, because usually when things happen, it's usually not everything is beneficial to society. A lot of negative things usually happen and to the nth degree. And that's what I'm afraid of. Like this situation is just snowballing out of control. And I don't think anyone knows what really is going on. It's like people are trying to make money off of something and they don't even know what it is, It's like that type of situation.
They don't care about the long-term consequences.
I think one of the problems that we are dealing with is not just about AI. It's like when it comes to the new generations are becoming dumber. It wasn't because necessarily just because of technology advancing, but it was also because of let's put it like that, like the success from people on the internet. Like a lot of people, like kids at my time, they used to just basically say, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer, I want to be an astronaut or something like that. Nowadays they just say, why do I have to learn why do I want to learn mathematics, physics or chemistry or something like that when I will just be making money playing games on YouTube?
Right.
Yeah, 80% of kids in junior high, or when asked, say they want to be an influencer when they grow up.
Exactly.
Bomb that fucking school.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like my niece and I was like, my sister was talking about a niece because she's 4 and she's in 1st grade.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister said, like, it's not that she's exceptionally smart. It's that other kids are exceptionally dumb.
Right. Right.
These kids also don't understand that the whatever streamers or YouTubers or whatever they watch, They're like 0.5% of all the
Yep.
people out there trying to make content. So yeah, of course they're making a lot of money. You're gonna go out there and try to make some shit. Maybe you make it, but the
It's like being
high
like, I want to be an
chances
actor.
is you're not gonna be
well,
shit.
What's like every kid who plays youth football thinks he's going to be going to the NFL, you know, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's only, you know, 32 teams and you know,
Yeah,
X amount of
every kid
players
out
per
there
team,
thinks they're going to be
so-
the next Mr. Beast, and it's like, relax, kid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they
Yeah, you're going to be a Russian asset? Boy, that's
And the
amazing.
worst part is a lot of them lack the creativity to make their own angle.
right.
So they see that person, they like that person. Well, oh man, I want to be like that person. So they literally just try to
It's
do
not-
the
They
exact
mimic
same
them.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
not just like trying to have their own personality, but it is the same time people that think that it's just simple. I just need to talk a bunch of
Mhm.
shit for 2 hours and a half to a camera, and that's it. Rich as fuck, baby. But no, you gotta put a lot of work into it, and you gotta spend a ton of money before you start making any money.
Well, I mean, look,
And you have to get hundreds of thousands of views on your videos and be making multiple videos a week and or month
Mhm.
to even make
Mhm.
anything.
worth writing about,
Yep.
right? I mean, you even look at some of the famous ones that have millions of followers, and you talk to them outside of that bubble of when they're on stream, and they're like, "Shit, I'm trying to make ends meet." Even they have millions of followers, you know, they're not a Mr.
Oh,
Beast
Mr. Beast
level.
just said no, Mr. Beast said he doesn't have enough money in his bank account to freaking buy himself McDonald's.
Mhm.
That's what he said. He said
He's
he's
full
got
of shit.
he's got the business money that basically goes back into the business, but in his personal bank account, he said he doesn't have barely anything in there. I don't know
that
if it's
just
true or
means he
not,
doesn't
but
Well, you
manage
see,
his
like back in the
funds
day,
well.
everyone
That's
wanted
what
to be a
that means.
rapper, right? But like, you know, and that thing is like, okay, they see all these jewelry and these cars, and I'm like, yeah, but the companies own that. The people who these rappers, they are signed with a label. The label owns the car. The label owns the chain. The label owns whatever. When the rapper stops producing for the label takes it back, you know? And
yeah, and there's been very few independent rappers that have made
Right.
good money.
like I'm in the market for a car, as you guys know. We've talked about this off stream, and
Yeah, Ford Raptor.
no, I'm actually going with a TRX. But yeah, I
Are
mean,
you serious?
yeah, shit,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, like the 777 horsepower, motherfucker. Yeah, and it's plus it's 20K cheaper than a Raptor.
Isn't it for your nephew?
No, it's for me now.
Oh,
right.
okay, that's different. You're buying it for yourself.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm
Buy
buying
whatever
it
the
for
fuck you
myself.
want.
All
But for some kid as their first car, I'd say you crazy.
No.
Dip out. My what you call it's flaring up.
Your what? Your
Sciatica.
My migraine is flaring up.
Oh,
well, thank you
okay.
for stopping by. Tell us where we can find you quickly before your migraine goes into full throttle.
Right now you can just find me here on Wasted with Flies.
How's Loke doing? I've not had a chance to talk to him. It's just been my
I
fault.
haven't either. He shows up sometimes, but it's always odd times.
Yeah,
and so
yeah, I know he's had a lot going on because me and him were talking a couple of
Yep.
months, like a couple of weeks before Christmas,
Hello.
and he was saying he had a lot going on, and I didn't really push matters much. But then, yeah, I just was, you know.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. I just wanted to chat with the crew.
all right, well, appreciate you stopping on by, Cozy.
All right,
Thank you.
bye all.
Yeah, so like,
And hey, we brought up Sophie Turner. Were you going to bring up the Ryan Hurst shit?
yeah, like that's what I want to finish off with. Let's see, yeah, 819. So yeah, that will be our last topic. So let's go ahead and finish and finish this topic off with the last thing we're going to talk about this week will be the new Kratos. What do y'all think? I think it's not a bad choice. I think it was a good choice. You know, I don't know anything about the guy. I do not know his iconography or anything, but
He was from Remember the Titans. He was in Sons of Anarchy. It's one or two seasons of Walking Dead, and then he was
he
Thor in
looks
God of War
familiar.
Ragnarok.
I know I've seen him on screen. I just don't know him as like. I found out what his name was this week, but I've seen him on screen. I just don't remember. Like you could say, "Oh, okay, I remember seeing him." Like on this and this and this.
He was also on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I mean, but he looks
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I said.
I mean, he seems like
Honestly, it all is going to be depending on the scripts, what the fuck they decide to write, and how does he manage to execute in his acting, because it could be anyone.
if there's no sex
Like,
in the
let's
game,
be-
it doesn't count.
Like oh, be careful with the circle button. Be very careful with the circle button.
Yeah, but he's played stoic characters before, so I think he'll be all right at that. The only and I know looks wise he can do it because he's 6'6" and he's been like jacked before. And if he puts on some more muscle, he would look the part 100%. I'm just worried about if he can get his voice deep as like Christopher Judge does, because I don't think he can. But that's something they could easily fix in post with the sound mixing.
The voice has to
AI.
be that.
There we go. There's the AI there.
No, that the voice has to be Judge's voice because it's iconic. He cannot do a Chris Pratt Mario.
No, hold on.
Stop
Christopher Judge's voice is not T.C. Carlson's voice, which was also iconic. So no, I don't think that's true. Now, I do think he has to have a level of bass to it because that was true of both T.C. Carlson and Christopher Judge, but I don't think it has to be Christopher Judge's voice.
No, it doesn't have to be his voice, but it has to carry the same resonance, if you would say.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It needs to be deep and bassy. But I don't know if you can do that with his voice.
No,
But if he can't, they can do it in sound mixing.
They can do that with with AI. No, they don't even need AI to do that.
Speaking
Add
of
a little
AI,
bit of
right?
reverb, drop the pitch.
Yeah, you drop it an octave or two.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Manipulate it like they have voices, throughout history in movies.
Yep.
I mean, but it's hard to say, right? Like, for example, the guy they picked for Master Chief. I mean, like, was his acting okay? Yeah, it was fine, but that wasn't Master Chief. So it wasn't the actor's fault. It was just the way they depicted Master Chief. So it's the same thing here. The actor might be good. It's just how they depict Kratos.
What made you decide it wasn't Master Chief? Because he took his helmet off?
Because he took his fucking helmet. Yeah, that's like if Kratos put a helmet on.
He's Master
for
Chief,
again,
not Master
show.
Chief.
But again,
I'm just kidding.
that's a matter of you can't have him have his helmet on all the time. It's not a show about battle to battle
Yeah,
to
but
battle.
Keep your fucking armor on. Like,
Yeah, but that's the way he was in the
smell.
games. He
You know
would be
how
in a
bad that
fucking
would
mess hall and he
smell.
wouldn't take his helmet off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but those are for 2-minute cutscenes, not for an hour show.
Yeah, but it's kind of like them like picking, I don't know, what's the guy's name? Shoot, who's that weak guy? Tom Hiddleston to play Sam Sam Fisher or something like that. It's not gonna work.
Why
I don't care what you do.
I don't have
Okay,
that much of a problem with
let's
John.
be honest. It is equivalent to Tom Holland playing as Nathan Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right,
exactly.
everyone?
Yeah. I mean, it's like there was nothing inherently wrong with it, but it just wasn't a good
Or
typecasting.
not even Tom as Nathan Drake. More Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Didn't even have the
That's
fucking
even
mustache.
worse. Yeah.
Just sounded like Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know. It's just I have a feeling, and this is just this might be my doom and gloom here, but this is just me saying this. So, you talk about these RAM prices, and you talk about console prices going up, and you talk about how like sort of Xbox sort of like left the console space and all of that, and then you talk about like these games that are free to play that are making much more money than your single player games and stuff like that, yada yada yada. I don't know. It just seems like a death by 1,000 cuts for the industry. And I know people say, okay, people have been talking about the doom and gloom of the industry or the next crash of the industry for a while now, and you can say what you will, but it just seems that like there's just a whole lot of shit going on, and it seems like a perfect storm, and it seems like a death by 1,000 cuts scenario.
There won't be a crash. It'll just evolve, and it'll evolve into something that we don't like, but the upcoming generations don't care about.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just a change to the industry. Nothing,
Yeah, but it will definitely not be what we are accustomed to, or nor do I feel it will be anything that we would even gravitate towards.
No, but remember, I mean, for a while, we all started on cartridges, and we weren't accustomed to, oh shit, we got to type shit in to be able to play a game.
Oh shit!
What, DOS prompts?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because remember, even the Commodore 64, even though you could get games on disc, they still had cartridges.
Shoot, I remember playing games on cassette tapes. Fuck that.
Yeah, so do I.
Shit.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that was
Zork
fun.
famously on cassette tapes? I remember. I think it was Zork, right? The
Yeah,
original
you
Zork.
don't want to know what happened when I put in the Beatles cassette tape on that thing. It was ugly. It was
Yo, can I?
You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just
pretty
seems
sure I
like
summoned the demon.
it,
Yeah.
like we see all of this, and I guess because of our age and our pedigree of coming
Talk for you. Speak for yourself, motherfucker.
Well, no. I mean, like if you look at right across the hallway here, I have two boys who are gamers who don't give a fuck about what's going on in the industry right now. They just are interested in playing their game. They don't care about consoles. They don't care what they're playing on. In fact, if it's a free to play game, that's better
like
for
anything
them.
else.
Yo,
they're
Wise,
not going
when's
to
your
care till it
birthday?
affects them, dude. Just like
When's your
anything
birthday,
else.
Wise?
29th of August when Skynet goes live.
When Skynet came live, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, before that happens,
His
in
birthday
fucking
is 2 days before Bob's.
Oh, but you still got your hairline.
He's not teaching mathematics to a bunch of retarded kids who's only
No,
use AI
I'm
to teach
teaching
their way through the
robots, and they
system.
do what I want them to do.
No, he's teaching his fucking daughter to be an assassin on a low.
Exactly. So there you go.
He doesn't
Yo,
have
listen.
kids begging him to buy
Yo,
them Ford
listen, I
Raptors.
want to ask y'all a question. Can y'all hear this?
No,
I heard that.
No, but
Yeah.
okay. So you guys want to have a
Yes,
little
he
fun.
did. Shut up.
I'm thinking about. I was thinking. Okay, so like we always talk about music and everything, right? And I always said that I want to introduce some of you guys to.
No, you do.
Yeah,
No.
I do want to talk about introducing to some of you guys to music that you may not be accustomed to hearing. And it was in the.
You're a black guy.
It was in the.
You know you're black.
Intro of this video of this podcast.
No, don't play that shit again.
You don't
Nobody
like
gives a
it?
fuck.
It was good.
No, super. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I don't agree with button.
There you go. So there you go. So
And that beat's actually jiggling with her boobs.
That's in time. That's in time.
Yo, you like a motherfucker. Let's go.
that's hilarious.
That's the Indian version of doing it Gangnam style, isn't it?
My wife loves
Open
that
camel
song now.
style.
My wife, I was editing the intro for this for the podcast, and she's like, "Why are you playing Indian music on your podcast? They're not going to understand what's going on." I'm like, "They're not going to understand as much. They're going to understand as much as I do." So there you go. But
I listen to a ton of music in other languages that I can't understand a fucking thing they're saying, but I listen. I like the rhythms and beats.
Yeah.
I don't.
you don't listen to other countries' music. I mean, some of the best music. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, you listen to that
You can go
music.
kick rocks.
Okay, well you. No, this is y'all's. This is y'all's.
Yo, Supernova, go get that. Hey, we about to shoot some shit up. You going to hell. Look at K-Walk. K-Walk said, down here, we just play with banjos on the porch, motherfucker.
All right. Well, that was, it was pretty cool. Anyone have anything else to say before we close it out for tonight?
No.
All right. Okay, so let's
get
go
the
ahead and
fuck
start
outta
with you.
here.
Cerebro, tell us where we can find you, big boss.
Fucking packs. We're going to be in packs. And let me go push me down the escalator.
Cerebral Paul 1 on Twitter.
You ain't gonna
Cerebral
let me
Paul
talk,
on
bitch.
Twitch and YouTube.
Damn whore.
Lordsofgaming.net, editor
Yeah.
and contributor, and yes, PAX East.
And the
in March.
fucking Max Scott.
Oh, he said Max Scott.
That's it.
I don't know what that means.
We
'Cause
love
I'm
you,
not coming here on
Paul.
Friday anymore. That's all there
Love
is.
you so much, Paul.
They don't know. They're not blocking. They don't know who Roger is.
don't know what the fuck's going on.
Me neither. I gave my clothes, got talked over it the whole time, so that's it.
I can't understand what the robot's saying.
That's cerebral ball pacemaker warning him before he goes.
All right, okay. All right, Lemon, tell us where you can find you, Pico.
You might find me in the hospital after dying from a heart attack from laughing.
Oh God.
You can find me at 108 Jackets TV. You already know what it is. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I'm working tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, we're gonna get it done, man.
Oh, cool beans, cool
And
beans.
you can find me here on Fridays with these wackos. You know what I'm saying?
You know you love us.
I do love you guys. I really love the guy who's teaching his kid how to survive in the Walking Dead universe. Yes. Shout out to KY. No, not to fuck with that family.
Hey, my daughter
He's
will
a
take down
southern
a
white
deer
guy
with
in
a bow and
Kentucky.
arrow
You know
from
you would
60
better.
yards.
He's a southern white guy from Kentucky. You're a black man. You better not be messing with him.
I know better. I'm staying in the city.
I don't care. I'm gonna bring
Hey,
my
you wanna
fucking cross
survive,
up
you
there,
come to Bob.
motherfucker.
Look, listen. I know the hills have eyes, motherfucker. I know my limits. You know what I'm
That shit was in
saying?
Kentucky.
No, that was Texas. But country is country, motherfucker. Crazy white people is crazy white people. I'm good. I'm staying in the city. We got city white people.
You know, you don't mess with you don't mess with folks that hit something on the side of the road, pick it up, and then eat it.
Yo, facts. I'm good. I don't need to see them parts of the United States. I'm good.
Oh shit!
This is a guy from fucking Alabama.
But he's not really
No,
from there.
They can't. My golden visa came in, baby. They can't say shit to me. Cha-ching.
Oh, when you sign them papers, you had an extraction notice. Get you out of Dodge when shit hit the fan.
Oh, you don't
I'm
like
gonna drop
my
a dime and say you're Somalian.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Super tells where we can find you.
In hell.
Right next to
Alabama, shooting
Lemon.
down
Right next
looking
to
for a
Lemon,
fucking Somali in
motherfucker.
Alabama.
Don't worry. You bring the ice and I'll bring the fucking gallon of water.
Yeah. YouTube, Supernova Gaming, X, aka Twitter at Yo It's Nova, and then here every Friday at 6:30 Eastern for Wasted with Wise.
All right. Fabio.
You can catch him getting the Brazilian butt lift.
He doesn't want a butt lift. He wants these nuts, these Brazilian nuts.
When we see him next week, he's going to be 5 inches taller. He's sitting in his chair.
Wow.
Hey, you're not gonna sit down and take this shit, are you?
He said, doesn't everybody sit down to take a shit?
Fabio, we can't hear her. We're just saying you're muted. Fabio, you're muted.
It's better
Too
that
late
way.
for me to say. Is it? God damn it. Motherfucker. I was quiet during your outro, Paul. Come on now. God damn it. Start bitching about the audience, motherfucker. Okay. So yeah, you can find me not just here on the Wasted with Wise podcast. You can find me also on the Game Set Live podcast, as well as on the XPL Network YouTube channel, and you can find me on Twitter as FBO Marine97 and on Xbox as Buffalizer8.
All right.
Why when Fabio's talk, it looked like I'm watching 80s TV.
Because he got a shitty camera.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Alf is gonna pop
The
up
fucking
off
milk
screen.
carton. That's where they at. They're all on milk cartons.
Honestly, 80s TV, that's generous, okay? For the
Where's
camera
the
that I have
beef?
here. I mean, this camera is considered almost to be from the 1930s, okay? That's one. Okay, so I'll be off right now, boys. I'll see you all later. Have a great night.
I
Cheers.
appreciate it. All right, KY, big homie.
Yeah,
Last but
this is
not
KY
least.
Bob. You can catch me on all the platforms. KY Bob. Doing a podcast on Wednesday nights called Game Set Live. Doing game streams on the weekend, and of course, Wasted with Wise here on Fridays at 9. Oh, I started to say 9:30, but no, that's what
Wow.
fucking time it is right now. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's right. 3-hour podcast. The sober dude that, God, I know why I drink. I know why I drink.
So why did I stop drinking? Shit, my ass has to be on
Right?
this podcast. Why the fuck did I stop drinking? Shit.
But anyway, yeah. I guess I just leave y'all with gamers, get outside, touch some grass, hug someone you love, but remember to keep your sanity and game on.
And if you hit something on the side of the road, make sure you fucking eat it.
I need to set that straight. Only homeless people eat roadkill.
You don't eat possum.
You
don't eat
eats the
possum.
homeless people.
Y'all,
If you hit anything with your car, the meat's no good to eat because chances are you've busted the gut and the meat's worthless.
I know that,
Yep.
but what I'm saying is y'all don't eat. Y'all eat possum. I've been to Kentucky. They eat possum there. They eat squirrel
Yeah,
there
but
too.
it's not
I've-
possum they hit on the side of the road.
Well, I'm not.
I've
I was
never
being
eat-
facetious with that.
I've never eaten possum. I've eaten squirrel and raccoon.
Yeah,
but
that's what
never
I was
possum.
saying. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey man, your people be eating monkey brain
See?
soup.
And
Shut up.
see?
Barbecue
See?
squirrel is amazing.
See, Sephora?
Oh,
They don't-
shit.
they
No,
don't
we
eat
the
Maltese.
vegetarians. We don't eat
You hear that, baby? They don't eat Maltese. You good. You
I don't
good.
know. Wise is Asian.
Yeah, no, you have to go a little bit further east for that. You have to go across the China border. So there you go. That's where you get dog. Anyhow, so my name as always is the Wise Old Gamer, the man who brings the fun and dysfunctional. And you can catch me here every Friday night with this motley cast of characters as we do what we normally do. And again, we're here just to have fun. Yep, gaming, because we're all gamers, we talk about it, but that doesn't mean that's all we talk about because we're adults and many of us are parents and stuff as well. So we do talk about everything that sort of relates to us as well. And yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's a gaming podcast first and foremost. No, it's not even a gaming podcast. It's a friends podcast. We get together, we drink, we have fun, we talk, we hang out. And it's like,
I know what it is, though. We didn't have 3 people like that fucking Nova said. We got 9.
that's 300% more.
So we splitting the difference.
Fuck that.
Oh, shit. No, but we thank everybody who comes in. I mean, like as I said, I do
Wise
this.
likes to bring people on the show that makes us feel like lower class.
Oh, you mean clowns? Oh.
I thought
know-
I thought that by
you know-
my very presence, all of you guys are lower class. But then that's a
He
different.
comes in here like he's fucking Spock, Lieutenant Spock in this motherfucker.
Lieutenant Spock.
Lieutenant Spock. He's extra.
Yeah.
You know, I got access to NASA computers. And
Guess who I know? Well, guess I know the guy that gave him his job, so I'm better than you. Mhm.
Oh, right.
Oh, you
We
met
are
you met
peons.
you met Phil Spencer. Oh yeah. But I've met Satya Nadella. So who's better? All right. No, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, we just have fun. I don't care what comes out. When it comes out, I'll play it. If people shit on it and it's no good, then I won't buy it. Okay, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hit him
you'll
with the
still play
reverb,
it.
Lemon.
And even if I buy a game and even if I buy Fable and pay full
So
price and it comes
hit
out
him
as
with
a
the
turd,
reverb.
okay. It wouldn't be the first game
Oh.
that sucked that I bought.
My bad.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck.
We're here to have a good. We may not have a lot of time, but we have a good time. That's all we got to say. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. I mean, and it is what it is. Like we all have lives. We all have our daily shit show, our daily grind, and we know
We're on
you
our
guys
second
do
end
too.
of our life, man. The only thing waiting for us is death.
Well, I mean, no, we have our daily grind, and this is like when we do this, when we get together with our fellow podcasters and get together, it is it's an escape. It's escape from the daily grind. It's a
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, we do the adult thing. You know, we have different jobs here, and
Gotta fucking be
Yeah.
a professional all day.
right.
Hey, yes,
Sometimes
sir.
you-
No,
Wow.
sir.
yeah, sometimes
Go
you just
fuck
wanna let
yourself,
loose,
sir.
You know, like yeah, and that is what this podcast is for, just to unwind, decouple, and de-stress. So I want to thank everyone who showed up, clowns, and everybody who I forgot to mention, VG Gamers, Pink Piggles, especially everybody in the chat, RPG88, D487, RWK88, Piggles was in the chat. Legendary Yobi, and again, there's a whole lot of other people, but it scrolled.
Always Yobi. Always Yobi.
Mm-hmm. And God Lord Diablo, Cannabis, blah 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 blah. You still got to like lower your numbers, man. And Jez also came in. He wanted to come on stream, and what's his name? Metroid told me, but like I didn't even know if we were gonna. There's this guy Will something. He wanted to be on stream as well. So Lord Metroid told me that, and to be honest with you, I for the longest time I didn't think this today was going to run because long story, I'll tell you guys more off stream. But yeah, but I'm grateful that we ran it anyways because it was what I needed for this week. So anyhow, so as I always say, you can find me, Wise Old Gamer with a Z, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, etc. I am going to be launching a new podcast. It's going to be called Wise Rides. And basically, for those of you who are interested.
These nuts.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds like a fucking 80s porno.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, guilty as charged.
This just sounds
Guilty
like
as charged.
Caligula.
Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought this would happen to me, but.
What happened to your butt? Oh.
But anyhow, so
There's
I gotta
uncle.
go. I gotta go. But I was going between two podcasts. That's what you see me in and out.
all right. Well, Lemon, I really appreciate it. I hit you up, and I really appreciate you were able to do this for me today because you know it was.
Let's just
Love you,
close this
bro.
bitch. Let's
Oh my
go.
God.
I appreciate it.
I
guys.
can't wait
Yeah.
to push Cerebral Paul on that escalator.
All right, so yeah, before we log out and
go
before I
there.
log out, I like to finish up my podcast by saying you could be anywhere, but you've not been anywhere till you first been wasted with Wise. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Play your games, and we will see you next Friday to talk about all the happenings of the showcase. It will be next Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's on Thursday.
Yep. See you then, man. Have a great one, and we will see you 6:30 next Friday. Have a great night, everybody, and stay safe.
Peace.
Smoke them if you got them.
शरारत सिखाना मां जदों नैना लड़ा